what my plan is as well, Anthony.
I've just started the recording and you... you bastard. When I say, are you ready, followed by silence, that means I've just hit the record button, you twat.
My evil plan came together.
Oh, you shit. Anyway. Hello, gamers and geeks. Welcome to another D&D session. This time we are playing Ocean Odyssey. We're on episode number 74. And it's gonna be epic. We have children. So, would the players each like to introduce their characters? Please.
I nominate Key to go first.
Seaman Key.
Dang it. Okay. I play Seaman Key, the Simic hybrid monkey with daddy issues and maybe a few issues.
Are you really still a monkey? You're kind of, you're more Kraken than anything else right now.
Monkey, Kraken. He's a beautiful mess.
He's a beautiful mess.
Yes.
Anyway. Who's going next, Seaman Key?
I nominate Dan.
Well, if only we had a player called that. Oh, well.
Yeah, we do have a player called Dan.
Otherwise known as Lyra.
Lila.
Oh, see. Hi, I'm Lila, the...
Dragon.
Gold. Yeah, the dragon bard sorcerer. I am the bane of everyone's existence and making terrible life choices as well as a new evil plan to make lots of money.
Uh-huh. And who's next? Lila.
I nominate Graxion.
Hi.
Hi.
I will be playing Craxian, the Elven Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Who I feel will be smacking our dragon upside the head today.
Who will be smacking the dragon upside the head?
Mm-hmm. Bad dragon.
Bad dragon indeed. Though, don't go Googling that.
You know now I really want to, but I'm not actually going to.
You don't know about baddragon.com?
Don't Google it, it's a trap.
No, I don't. And now I'm pretty sure I don't think I want to. Let me be innocent about something, please.
Innocence is a luxury you're not allowed to have.
If you haven't gotten your wife a Valentine's Day gift yet, check out baddragon.com.
I bought her and my kid and my girls, both of my children, a bouquet of flowers. That's about all day.
Very nice. Okay, I believe that leaves Kitty left to introduce herself.
Hi, I'm Kitty, the party's resident chaos maker.
Uh-huh.
And I'm also a captain now, so...
Yes.
I'm going up in the wild, boys.
Moving on up. Okay. What happened last time we played?
Go on.
We decided we needed to supply up before we started traveling to other worlds in our fancy ship.
Yes.
So we headed to
Port Alwyn.
Port Alwyn? Yeah. So what's that? We headed to Port Alwyn. As a few of us went to go shopping, we ran across what appeared to be paladins hunting a fugitive.
Yeah.
They claimed it was a frog that was another realm. We all jumped to conclusions that it might be our friend on the ship. Danger.
Yes.
But only one of us decided to lie to them about where they'd seen it going and then run back to the ship
That would be Lila, resident chaos bringer.
to reinforce the fact that we may be hiding something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, were we really lying?
How to make the guards sus in one easy step.
Quick, look, a distraction.
When you tell them you saw it running into a building in town and you know for a fact that it's not there, that is the complete definition of lying to them.
Yes.
I said I believe I saw something running up the street that met the requirements. I never said it was the frog.
You know that people can double check the episode.
And I know for a fact that you said you saw it running into basically the mayor's mansion.
Yeah.
I said running towards the mayor's mansion and never said in it.
Like I said, we can fact check you pretty easily. So
towards or into, regardless, it was going that direction.
Yeah.
You
heavily implied that he was heading to cause some trouble with the governor. Yeah.
So, Lila went back and had interactions with and Kitty on the ship.
Kitty on the ship. Captain on
Kitty! For some reason I couldn't think of which character
Kitty and
today was, even though we did it.
Yeah.
He and I continued to go to the shop, or to continue to shop at the shop, only to be interrupted by a frogman, asking about something, and it was quickly determined that the frog was not a frog, but some sort of... What are those things?
Slaad. A death Slaad.
I know that they're Slaad. I know that they're Slaads, but
oh, you mean the form it was taking before it revealed itself? No.
Creature.
Sorry? Aberration?
Or creature. Okay. It was quickly determined that it was an aberration, and not a grung like it might have been appearing as.
It actually appeared to be a bullywug. Not
a bullywug, or whatever. Mm-hmm. It was not what it appeared to be, and we killed it in a fight, and sent back where it came from. Although it cost the shop. Didn't lose the shopkeeper, but we lost the shop. Or at least the front part of the shop. Between a fireball and a ice storm.
Yes. Windows smashed. Stock.
Goods destroyed.
Yeah, stock very damaged. Anyway. So, once you'd done all that,
we headed back to the we came out of the wreckage and ran back into the Paladins, and they firmly implied that they were going to follow us because they thought we were hiding something.
For some reason.
For some reason, they thought we were hiding something from them. They did not like it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they accompanied us to the ship where they arranged to question Captain Kitty in private. But he was very nervous about this and sent their familiar to spy on the proceedings.
Yeah.
Praxian led the body to find Lila. danger. And then we see something. We see the paladins transform into devils, and we all run back to deal with them. Turns out that they were actually all Erinyes, and they're grumpy, and we sent them back to the Nine Hells.
And they were grumpy.
Don't make.
They thought you'd been bad and deserved to go to hell.
And I thought that while people in the party had been bad, they did not necessarily deserve to go to hell yet. So we took the sharp bits of our weapons and put them in the soft bits of the Erinyes and made them go back to hell.
Yes. And that's pretty much where we left off, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. It's been a while because
yeah,
unfortunately my schedule sucks on Wednesdays.
No worries. So,
everybody, hold on.
what was I going to say? Yes. So yeah, you're pretty much all still in the captain's quarters, and Kitty, you would be for the first to notice something shiny left on the floor.
I'm gonna pick it up.
It appears to be an armband.
Ooh. Kitty's gonna put it on.
No, put it on until we know what it does.
It's shiny, it looks fabulous. Kitty's putting it on.
You interrupted before I said in the shape of an imp holding its own tail.
It looks pretty cool.
Okay. So you're gonna put it on?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god.
Awesome.
Somebody stop her!
Why did you want it?
No, it's more the point of we don't know what the fuck that is. And I'd like to point out, Kitty does have a bad tendency, but there's deadly and terrifying items. She likes to keep them, or do I need to mention the lich item that kept him alive and she wanted to keep it? Because it was shiny. So, until we know what that thing does, I recommend we keep it off.
It's a magic item from hell. What could be the problem?
Yeah.
Craxy, please be the voice of reason here.
Saxon just throws his hands up in the air, shakes his head, and goes, "Yeah, it's another Tuesday."
It's Wednesday.
Don't! If you get teleported to hell, it's not my fault, and I just walk out.
It was either gonna be you, it was gonna be her or you that was gonna do something crazy with the devil items. So yeah.
I am not that stupid to mess with the forces of hell.
As they're doing this, can Seaman Key just be gently knocking the items closer and closer to the edge of the ship?
What items are you talking about?
The devil items.
There was one item, an armband, and Kitty's already put it on her wrist. Well, around.
Anybody with prestidigitation, please clean the place. Demon goo or devil goo bad.
I'm literally seeing if I have identified before we do anything.
Are you going to? I mean, in order to do identify, you have to touch the item. Which means
Kitty's wearing it, so it's proof that she's not going to die from touching us. Shit, I don't have identify.
Would Kitty let you touch it, is my point.
I suppose so. Because she's just showing it off to him. Like, doesn't it look really nice?
You do realize that thing is going to rip your soul out and kill you, most likely.
I've had worse.
Okay. If you die, we're stuck with all the paperwork of your death. You'd be so selfish.
Oh, what a shame.
What is your fascination with paperwork?
I'm
You
sorry.
You have way too much. People die all the time. There's no paperwork.
Yes,
Especially
but
since we're sailors. There'll be a burial at sea and we'll move on.
yes, but considering I'm in charge of all our supplies, I will also need to make the supplies so we can bury her or launch her into the ocean. That supplies out the list. Okay. Oh dear God, now I know how felt about.
Okay, you do realize that you're complaining about extra supplies to do that when all you really need is a wooden box, which you can literally wish into existence without burning your magic
I
out.
am worth more than a wooden box burial, thank you very much.
Also, I'd like to point out
The
on
sentiment
death
still
certificate-
stands, Kitty, that he can create whatever sort of fancy box with his or she can create whatever fancy box with her magic without burning herself out.
True.
But
Yeah.
think of it like this: do you really want to fill out the form "death by armband"?
Why would there
Don't
be
you
a
want
form for
death by
that?
impaling or death by high explosion? But death by armband.
There's no form to fill out except the form in your head.
I'm already making a form. I'm making plenty of forms for the ship. We will have everything organized. It will be correct. Dear God, I'm turning into Phelps.
The first time you shove a form in my face, the first time you waste any sort of plant life to make the papyrus or the whatever to write out your forms, I am going to stick the sharp bit of my sword somewhere unpleasant.
So,
Like the back of a
what you're
Volkswagen.
what you're saying is, as long as I don't
You're not
hand you the
going to win.
form, as long
You
as
are
I
not.
don't hand you the form, I'm okay. Captain,
You are not.
I'd like permission to make Key give all forms that I produce out to the other crew members. Will this be allowed?
If you waste natural resources on useless forms, Lila, I am going to bring the full wrath of nature down on your head.
You know what? That's a threat to a member of the crew. I'm gonna have to write you up for that.
Gee, that's funny.
Messenger bird. I need a tree opened up so I can go home.
There's no tree on the ship.
I will get a form filled out so we can plant a tree for you.
I don't want a tree on the ship. There's trees on the land. If I can
Sorry,
find them.
You need planning permission to build a tree here.
That means you need to fill out these 3 forms. And I had to 3 pieces of paper.
You're dead. You know that, right? You're dead immediately.
There's nothing written on them. It's just blank paper.
That's
I've
still-
not put anything on it. Also, Captain, I've come up with an ingenious idea to make us money.
Okay.
Granted, I will need the entire hold and a lot of dog food.
Why do you need dog food?
Ah, simple. I'm going to raise dogs, and then we'll true polymorph them into wild animals.
Oh no, you ain't raising no dogs on this ship.
No. Think about it. You can buy a mastiff for like 5 gold.
No,
You can
not
true polymorph
5.
them into
Not 5.
lions,
25.
tigers.
25.
We can true polymorph them into lions, tigers, leopards, little
Like that,
elephant.
we're not having any ounce of fucking dogs on this ship.
You don't want sea dogs?
Nope.
Well, I'm sorry, but when I true polymorph them into shark hounds, which you will then use as your loyal mounts, I can't see how you will complain. We need an animal that can sit still and follow orders and can be trained. Dogs are perfect for that.
This guy.
Because-
You don't understand why the cat shifter might not want a ship full of dogs.
I understand that, but if you can train a cat
who
to
also-
sit, stay, and retrieve, then I will happily get the cats.
This lady's insane.
Besides that, I will remind you, Kitty is the captain, and she said no.
Look, maybe mice. Mice are delicious, and I can also train them.
No, we can't do mice. True polymorph, it needs to be able to grow. That's why I need to have a mastiff, because at least then I can either get them to a fully grown, true polymorph them into something that's a baby of a large creature, or true polymorph them when they're young, so we get around about the same size. It's going to be terrifying if you get a lion the size of a freaking T-Rex.
Why'd you allow this person to disrespect your authority?
That voice. Wait,
You
do
don't
I
need-
hear that?
You don't hear that voice. The only person hearing that voice is Kitty.
I knew it.
Oh, yay, another entity I can bully. Thank you, Anthony. It's like
First of all-
Christmas just came early.
First of all, they won't even be near you. Second, technically they'll be stored inside my mansion. They'll just be released in the hold for about 5 minutes when I recast it. That's it.
Wait, are they referring to Magic Mansion, the spell?
I'd assume so, yes.
Are you saying that
Kitty,
out
who are
loud
you
or in your own
talking
head?
to?
I was just gonna say it out loud.
So is that a yes? Sweet! Or we can... Or,
No, you're not having any dogs.
too
no.
late, you approved of the plan! And I'll just walk out the room.
You should keelhaul that bitch.
I mean, I could. But then I wouldn't have any fun around here.
I can show you how to have other kinds of fun.
Yeah, I don't like the kind of fun you're putting down, so don't even go
I
there.
haven't even suggested anything yet.
Because I know what your kind are like, so don't even bother.
My kind?
Oh yeah, that
What
was
do you mean, my
many,
kind?
many of your kind. You're all the same. Heed to your darkest desire, we'll give you power. Eh. I got my own power, thanks.
You said you like to have fun, yeah?
Yes.
Well, me too. We can have fun. That's all.
Okay.
No contracts. No power exchanges. Just fun.
Lyra, you're being replaced.
Oh, this thing's gonna die in a week. Kitty, I will make you a deal. If you don't want dogs, I can get sheep.
You've
They're
already
actually
left
cheaper.
You've already left the room, remember?
I don't put my head back in.
If you don't like dogs,
If you don't
I can
want
get
dogs,
sheep.
I can get... Yes.
Sheep, I am willing to do.
Huh.
Sweet.
Then we can have wool and lamb and milk.
Those are some very good ideas.
But not if he turns them all into crocodiles or zombies or
Well-
whatever.
I mean, we can just always steer them and all that stuff whilst they're sheep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You want me to go annoy him?
Yes.
The imp uncurls from your wrist, stretching like it's just waking up from a sleep. Giggles, turned invisible. And flies up. Ellen, I know you're busy watching streams, but could you help Toby?
I literally just found out as well.
I know it's annoying, I'm sorry.
Question.
Yes.
Do I see an imp fluttering around?
Do you have the ability to see invisible things?
No.
Then no, you don't.
Okay, then he's just
would
going
I-
to nap on the ship.
Do you have the ability
I'm
to see invisible things?
That's what I was going to say. I have blind sight, dark vision, and a passive perception of 27. That's what I'm saying. Would I be able to?
Okay, so if it ever gets within 10 feet of you, you'd be aware of it without even having to check for it.
We.
I'm doing it.
Yes.
Traxian sounded adorable there.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Now, what was I? I did have a train of thought and it got immediately derailed. What was I going to look up? Fuck. Oh yeah. So it's got a passive stealth of just 15. So even if... What did you say your passive perception was?
27.
Yeah, you're going to know it's there.
Attention, small little shit attempting to annoy me. You come near me, I will melt you.
Just because you were aware it's there does not mean you know automatically what its motives or intentions are.
That's why I'm saying to stay the fuck away from me to it. If it's there to deliver mail, it can drop the parcel and leave. If it's there to annoy me, it is now under threat of being melted.
Have to catch me first.
So, Pan 2.0 has arrived.
What are you talking to, and why do you immediately resort to threatening everything you meet?
No, don't worry. The thing has just come to irritate me. I am now planning to kill
How
it.
do you know that?
He said he has to catch me first. With my experience with Pan, I don't trust shit like that.
You okay?
Cracks, you would also occasionally be aware of something invisible flitting around.
I'm convinced it's one of two things.
What was-
One, it's one of those things fucking souls stick around to pitch on us. Or two, something's come through to monitor those angel thingies on their job, and it is now chose to stick around and monitor us. Either way, we're under observation by something. Yay.
What was Cracks gonna say?
Divine sense.
Fiend.
It's a kind of a small
Tiny fiend.
ish. Yeah, it's a smallish signature.
So it would either be an imp or a closet, because, yeah.
What? Oh no! I'm sorry, Lila. I don't sense any sort of presence on the ship. Maybe it's just in your head.
Oh god, the voices are back. Well, at least this one isn't saying kill your family.
I think
don't have
the
any
fact that you're so good at lying to people, you automatically assume everybody is lying to you, and you may have actually cracked yourself.
You're lying. I don't lie all the time, do I?
You're lying right now.
You just see Lila with a nervous twitch in one eye, just... Please tell me you can hear the voice at least cracks. Please.
He's too good to hear me. Only the truly insane can hear me.
Kitty! A voice in my head's telling me the only insane can hear.
Okay, have fun.
Further proving my speculation that you have convinced yourself that the world is like you, and thus you are cracked.
Traxian, look at what we've had to deal with since I've arrived. We've had to deal with a lich, almost been sold. We've had an insane vampire hunting us down. We have almost been killed multiple times. We have had an army of krakens. I am sorry. You're surprised it took this long?
You and Forces are the reason we were being hunted by the vampire.
No, I didn't do anything. Forces started the fight. I backed him up. There's a difference.
Semantics. You have repeatedly, despite having the most silver of tongues, usually do not have the best of words, and thus start more fights with your words than you stop. So how we've had since you arrived, you have caused, and then complain about having to clean up.
Okay, that does make sense.
So, you, in a way, you are a self-fulfilling prophecy of crap.
Yes.
I couldn't think of anything cool to say, sorry.
I'm a self-fulfilled prophecy of crap.
Pretty much. Doom?
Yeah, no.
Self-fulfilling prophecy
So,
of
yes.
Doom.
Thank you. That's much better. I don't know why I couldn't think of that myself.
Don't worry.
Are you saying that I am the bringer of the apocalypse from my own actions?
You could be if the rest of us weren't here.
Your own apocalypse. Your own self-destruction.
I did not ask you, voice in my head.
If the rest of us weren't standing here in the way of it, possibly.
Then maybe I'm your trial to get into the pearly gates. Well, the voice like that joke.
Your kind don't have a pearly gate. Alright, I'm honestly not sure what's going to happen to me. There's a rough chance I could get ripped off the elven stuff, or, go to whichever god chooses me.
Devil. Pretty sure the devils like him.
The voice in my head says the devil will like you. I don't think it's a reliable source of information, though.
I don't think the devils want me that badly. Faye, on the other hand, that might be an answer. Or one of the nature gods or goddesses.
He doesn't want to know what the Fae are gonna do to him.
Oh, cracks! I almost forgot. You're a nature paladin, right? Are you able to grow grass?
Thanks.
What kind of grass are we talking?
Toby.
You just see a smirk on Lila's face when you say that.
I can't make it appear, but if we were in a field of grass or whatever, I could make it grow better, yes.
If only someone could wish the grass into existence.
Praxian, I'm gonna need you for some help. Kitty, I've got a groundbreaking idea for money. It's better than sheep.
Well, the sheep.
I already don't like this.
The sheep need grass anyway, don't they? Why not do both?
Kitty, drugs.
No.
Why not?
Look, we're already chaotic enough without inhibiting
Ooh, puppies.
factors.
But we can grow cannabis.
There you go, bud.
We can grow weed. We
That's
we
the
can make
same
a lot
thing,
of money
idiot.
from this.
So you shouldn't. Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your.
We can make grass. We can make a lot of things.
No.
Praxian said he can make plants grow better, thus he can actually help grow the
Wow.
stuff. And then we
No.
sell it for a lot of money.
No.
I'm not helping you make drugs.
You're not
Thank
helping
you,
me make
Christian.
drugs, you're helping make the plants. There's a difference.
You're a special kind of special, aren't you?
Kitty, can I go to a temple, please? A voice in my head's telling me that I'm special. I don't like this voice.
Fine, take Craxium with you and try not to kill each other.
Praxian, I need a child monitor.
More
Is
like
that
a holy
is that
babysitter.
is that a baby lizard?
Praxian, Kitty told me to get you to take me to a temple. Apparently, I'm not trustworthy enough to go by myself. Actually, yeah.
Have you met you?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Because I think I shall. As we head to the temple, I think I shall pretend to be you for the day.
Please don't. I'm
Oh,
trying to be
please,
a better
babe.
person. Don't negatively reinforce me. I could be worse by the time I get back if you do this.
No, I do it. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, fine. Temple. Are there any temples in Port Alwyn, or are we gonna have to leave town to get you to a temple?
I know where there is
I
one.
presumed as you were a paladin, you'd know this kind of stuff.
Automatically know where every temple is ever.
Yes.
I know where a temple is. Listen to me.
Outside the game, I know he wouldn't know where it all is. Lila does not tell the difference between what a cleric and what a paladin does and don't know.
Why did you keep
He's
making
intelligent.
Lila an idiot?
She's not. She knows tons of useless knowledge, just nothing to get her by in the real world. Again, she's an artist.
Autist, more like. Anyway.
Yes. Also, her play's being played by an autistic moron.
Anyway. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
An out of character question because Craxium knows the area of the mainland because he lived there most of his life.
Yeah.
I don't remember if the player, do not remember if there's a temple here or not.
There is a temple in Port Alwyn. However, you don't know.
Is it-
You don't know
Who
much
it's
about,
to?
You don't know much about it. You don't know who it's to. You don't know who it's dedicated to.
Okay. I know there is a temple here. I'm not sure who it belongs to, but once we get there, maybe I can discern from the markings whether or not it's a good idea or not. We're in the town.
Woo!
I just need you to make sure I don't make any dumb life decisions and potentially soul my soul away. You have complete
Then-
authority over my actions.
Then I want you to wear a gag, a blindfold, let me bind your hands behind your back, and lead you behind my tiger.
Behind.
I will follow none of those. I will keep my mouth
Then I-
shut. I will
then
keep my mouth shut and let you do all the talking. I will keep my hands in my pockets. I will not let you bound and gag me. On the simple reasoning, I don't know what the fuck this voice is, and I'd like to be able to actually stop myself in case I do something dumb.
When has that ever been the case?
There's a first time for everything.
Remember that
I will.
when it comes to bite you in the butt. Regardless, I am bringing out my tiger mount from somewhere in the ship and heading into town with our dragon friend in, I assume, her half elven form.
Mhm.
I. Sorry, what was that? You cut off for me.
Are you? I'm going to be in your half-elven form.
Yes, yeah. Walking around town as a full dragon does not sound like the most politically sound idea.
No, it is not.
Unless we are declaring war and I am there for the intimidation factor, there is no other need.
So, Baxian, reluctant guy, clearly even more crazy than normal Lila, into town.
Mm-hmm.
Follow me, it's this way. This way.
Raxian, the voice is telling me to go in a different direction.
You tell what the voices in your head are telling you, we're going this way.
Voice in my head, we're following the Craxian. He is the responsible one.
How can you trust a paladin? They don't even follow
I trust
a
the
god.
paladin.
They just...
I trust the paladin more than the voices in my head. If I did, I would have burned down the city by now.
You don't trust yourself?
Oh, I've got the maturity of a 5-year-old.
Who said
My
anything?
father taught me freedom is the best expression of art. Thus, I didn't really have much discipline growing up. Thus, don't really give a shit about consequences half the time.
Okay.
Question, Lila. Are you
Yes.
responding? Are you responding out loud, or are you responding in your head?
I am responding out loud. Again, she's going crazy at this point. Do you expect a crazy person to speak in their head?
I'm just making sure, because now Craxy's making a list of people he wants to go smack. Starting with
Starting with father.
Actually, yeah. If I can find your father, I'd probably smack him first for nutting in your mother.
Oh, oh, ow.
Well, I do have parental issues. I mean, my mother did abandon me. Don't really know much about her. So technically it's both their fault. I'm completely insane and
If your mother was a drow, you being born half drow, a half drow male, that would make sense.
I'm female.
Anyway. Oh, that's right. God damn it. Fuck. Sorry. My brain refuses to brain.
Your brain refuses to brain. Are we sure that I'm the insane one here?
Craxian would say Craxian would say the right thing.
Craxian would have said the right thing.
The-
Yes.
The player, for some reason, cannot get it right. Whatever reason,
Yeah, it's hard,
I don't.
To be fair, Dan, it's hard to imagine you as a woman.
Oh,
I take offense to that.
I don't
Anyway,
care.
so right. Anyway, so we're heading to the temple. I hope there's no fights, cause I haven't slept.
And whose fault is that?
Don't worry, I can heal you.
I'm not hurt, Lila.
Oh,
Low on spell slots.
I'm
well,
magically tapped out.
well, if we get into a fight, I'll use wish to wish you full spell slots. No way, I can't do that.
No. But I
I
make
mean,
no
you
magic.
could, but you would. I think that would run the risk of burning you out.
I might
No,
no
it's more the
magic.
point of. No, it's more the point of I don't have a 9th level spell slot.
Out of character reminder, you're 21 now. You can combine lower level spell slots to make that level.
Oh, yay! I forgot about that. Thank you for the reminder.
But I am like literally out of spell slots completely. Anyway, back to Vincare.
Yes.
Uh,
So you find yourself approaching a temple.
Oh, right, yeah, that's the one. That's the one I was leading
The
to.
Craxian, we should be worried. The voice in my head says it's a good idea to go in there.
Absolutely.
If it's a voice in my head, this is dead. No. We need to come back with cannons, a ship, everything.
That would be a terrible idea.
If the voice in my head says this is a good idea to go in here, it's not a good idea.
Absolutely.
all that may be. Let us at least find out. Let me at least determine which one of the voices whether it's the voice in your head or you that is completely bonkers. Do I see any markings on the temple from?
This is a temple to Ilmater.
Which one is that?
The god of protection, the one whose symbol is the bound hands. The like ethos of Ilmater is it's not protection, is it? It's what's the word? Resilience. Putting up with a lot of bullshit and still getting through it, basically.
Sounds like your perfect god.
If I study
Endurance. Go on.
if I study the building really, really closely,
Yeah.
are there any other markings on the building?
Do an investigation check.
Oh, of course. Something I'm not good at.
Anthony, would I be giving him advantage technically because I did warn him beforehand, like the voice in my head says it's a good idea. I don't think it is.
If you, it might actually be more helpful for you to do the investigation, and for Craxian to help you, because you have better stats.
It's your call, Cracks. Mine is a +7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look the building over real closely, Lila. Look for anything, like, no matter how faint, covering or... Yeah, just look for anything odd. Any odd marking.
A dirty 20.
Okay. So you're looking around. You don't see anything untoward, but The the voice in your head says,
Don't you think it's weird the way that they carved the hands like that? Suspicious, don't you think?
Craxian, the voice in my head says something's wrong with the hands.
Can I make a religion check to see if there's
Mhm.
anything?
Mhm.
Sure. Nope, everything's fine.
No, not quite the opposite. You do actually, when you look at the symbol that that Lila is looking at, it does look a little off to you as well, and you can't quite put your finger on why it's off. It just seems off.
Are the doors open? Or...
Yeah, and at this point, one of the priests comes out. He has the red cords around his wrists, and there's as he comes out, a drip of fresh blood splashes on the marble steps, and he goes, and he says to you, "Greetings. What can the faithful of Ilmater do for you today?"
Divine sense.
You still feel a fiend nearby.
But just one.
Just one.
Why are you dripping blood?
Oh, pardon me. It's just one of our rituals. See, we believe that through suffering we become closer to the divine. I'm sure you understand what it's like to suffer, yes?
I just stare at him for a good 30 seconds. Don't say anything out loud.
Don't say what out loud?
No, I'm like saying it to myself, like, I said I'm not going to speak out loud. Do not say anything.
He didn't hear you. You're gonna have to be louder.
Cue the voice in my head. Do not say anything out loud.
Clearly, that guy's up to something. Don't you think? He's gotta be one of us. He's gotta be corrupt or a devil worshipper or something. Why else would he be doing a blood sacrifice?
No, do not speak out loud. Do not speak up. I put my fingers in my ears. Don't speak out loud. Don't speak out loud. Don't speak out loud.
This
Don't
is the
speak out loud.
perfect temple for us. We should absolutely go in there. We should join their church.
Graxian, I need fixing very quickly. The voice is getting worse.
I'm not going away.
He's trying to make me make good life decisions. This is something very wrong.
You need religion, Lila. Go join the church.
Go join the church.
Okay, Graxian, do you really want me to get a paladin on top of what I am? I don't think it's a good idea.
Why won't you
Everything's
listen?
a good idea.
Why won't you listen to me?
You know how I joined my order, Lila? I danced naked in the woods all night.
I'm not dancing naked in the woods. We came here to get the voice out my head. Please do it.
Yeah, no one wants
I
to
beg
see
you,
you dance
please.
naked in the woods.
Please, I beg you, Graxian.
Please don't go
I'm-
dancing naked in the woods.
I-
No one wants to see that.
I'm doing everything I can to be good. The voice in my head is not helping right now. Please help.
Join the temple. If you want to be good, join the temple.
You literally see Lila starting to take the fetal position.
The mighty dragon defeated by an imp.
As soon as Lila picks up the fetal position, I'm gonna walk over, grab Lila, and throw her through the temple doors.
You're gonna have to do a contested strength check.
Oh, goody. This would be athletics, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20.
Give me a sec.
D20 plus
Yeah,
14, Akraxian.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting there.
That's the second dirty 20 I've had.
That's because you're a dirty girl.
$25.
Generilla grabs you by the back of your clothes and bowls you through the door.
No!
I take it
Craxian?
you wish us to take care of this pure lost soul?
You fucking No, do not say it out loud. Craxian, you're supposed
Yes,
to be the responsible one.
please. Bless
Craxian.
this lost soul.
Craxian, don't you fucking dare.
Very well.
Don't you volunteer me! Listen, I have an annoying voice in my head. I want to get rid of it. That's it.
You now get to add a D4 to your attack rolls or saving throws for the next minute. You've been blessed.
Oh, goody. Listen, there's been an annoying little shit in my head telling me to join your temple. I do not believe in religion. I think it is a waste of time. No offense. But considering this voice is saying join the temple, this is clearly not my voice. Please get it out my head.
What do you mean you don't believe in religion? This is a world that is full of gods. We see the influence of the gods on a daily basis. How can you not believe? Says the priest of Ilmater.
I'm not saying I don't believe in the gods. I know the gods exist. I believe it is a waste of time to sit and pray to them. That is it. If they want you to do something, they will tell you to do something. But sitting and waiting does not help anyone, not even your god. No, please get the voice out my head.
Why would a god ask you to do something that you haven't been devoted to?
Okay, you make a good point there. That doesn't help the case. Get the voice out my head, please. At this point, Lila is holding her by the shoulders, just please.
Please, tell me more about this voice in your head.
Well, it started happening about... How long did it take for us to walk here?
About half an hour.
Started about half an hour ago. It was telling me to grow drugs.
No, it wasn't!
That I'm a terrible person. They're going to annoy me. Then we started making the way to the temple and they seemed extremely happy. I did not like this. Then it started saying, join the temple. I do not plan to join the temple. Mainly because I am not responsible enough to join the temple. Somehow I will burn this place down in a week.
I cannot help you if you refuse to be helped. But perhaps the reason why you refuse to be helped is because you are being influenced by something evil. Perhaps
Good. Find the evil thing. Kill it.
Find the evil
Please.
thing. You do realize that to kill something is in itself evil.
Not if it is helping someone, then it is good.
I'm sorry, what?
If you're killing the thing to help someone who's suffering from said evil thing, it's technically good, not evil. Please kill it. I'm begging you.
A demonic or infernal influence can be removed without resorting to violence. We could banish it. Or
Yes, do that. I don't care what you do. Get rid of this fucking voice in my head, please.
Very well.
First of all, you don't want to be part of this order. Granted, I am incredibly powerful, yes, but I am not responsible enough. I need a babysitter to walk to a temple.
Follow me, and my fellow priests and I will do what we can to identify exactly what sort of entity is afflicting you, and once we understand what we're dealing with, we will go through the necessary rituals to remove it.
Craxian, I need a child monitor, please.
Don't need to worry about your friend. You're being left in very good hands. Your friend can go about their business, and we'll take care of you from here.
It's nothing against you. It's more my luck.
Anthony, I would like to insight that. I would be listening at the doorway. I would like to insight that priest on that.
Yeah.
But I am driving.
Okay, you want me to roll it for you?
Yes, please. I'm sorry.
No worries. D20 plus 8. You got an 11. Given that you also have a plus 6 in religion, I'm going to give you advantage. Because, yeah. 13, not much better. But this priest seems sincere. Honest. They really do just want to help. And they do believe that they can help Lila, and that they are quite capable of taking care of this problem, and that you don't need to worry anymore.
You'll be fine. I won't be far away. I'm going to find a spot near the temple, but outside of it, where I'm going to command my tiger to lie down, and then I'm going to use the tiger as a pillow.
So anyway,
Craxian, if something happens, it's not my fault.
The priest leads Lila away, and
She was never seen again.
no. In the meantime, where Craxian goes to take a nap,
I didn't say I fall asleep. I just said I basically
you're taking a rest. Yes, a raven lands nearby and says,
That was fucking awesome. We make a great team.
fiendish entity, leave me be.
Oh, come on. That was epic.
What is actually going to happen to my friend in that temple?
Oh, nothing. That's genuinely a temple of Ilmater. That's probably the best place for them.
But without you there, they're going to think that my friend has literally gone crackers.
Mm-hmm. And they'll start to question their own sanity as well, because they won't be able to hear the voice anymore. Unless it's their own voice, of course.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I should send you back to the Nine Hells.
Toby,
Ah,
where is he? Where are you?
well, if you're going to be like that, I'm just going to go back to my mistress. See ya.
That's what I was afraid of.
and he turns invisible. What
I was afraid of.
What are Kitty and Seaman Key up to at the moment?
I think Kitty's going to be cleaning up her office.
Yourself? You're the captain. You can get crew to do that for you.
Well, Kitty wants it a certain way, so...
Fair enough. You got a hedgehog under your chair.
Yes, all right. Jesus. What?
Toby's being demanding.
It's been like this all day.
I know. Seaman Key, what are you doing? And why can't I hear you?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Key was probably cleaning up the back there. The devil ichor.
Okay, so you are helping Kitty to clean the captain's quarters.
My
Okay.
guess is when Key isn't doing navigating stuff, he's trying to clean stuff
Right.
up. So he's probably giving Kitty some cleaning tips.
Well, you're not don't have to navigate anywhere at the moment because you're still in port. So you and Kitty are cleaning and tidying the captain's quarters.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking while you clean and tidy?
Probably.
What are you going to be talking about? Go on.
Your Highness, Captain, whichever you prefer to be called.
Yeah, technically they're still royalty. Yeah, good point.
How are you getting on as Captain?
Well,
You missed a spot.
do you want me to throw you off this ship?
Please do, that will be fun.
Jerry, throw
Alright,
this
Captain.
monkey off the ship for me, please.
He's bigger than me, Mom.
Get Bob and Billy to help, and you'll have extra bread and briskets tonight.
Okay. Jimmy Bob, come up. We got a monkey to throw.
I'm not that big.
Not trying to tackle you alone. Come with me, and the three of us will help you jump overboard, alright?
I don't need anyone to help me jump overboard. I am not going overboard, and Simon Key's going to literally climb on the roof outside of
Ceiling?
ceiling, out of the captain's room. He's going to be playing around with these guys, basically.
Come on, we got captain's orders. We got to make sure you get overboard. Come on. Get down from there.
You have to catch me first. Learn how to climb a ceiling.
In the meantime, Kay, you feel something wrap around your arm again.
That was fun.
Kitty?
Oh, thought you said key.
Kitty!
Oh, I heard key. That's all I heard.
Kitty! You feel something wrap around your arm again, and a voice in your head said, "That was fun."
Oh, what did you do?
He's going to relay everything that happened between himself and Lila. That Lila is convinced that they're going insane, and Craxian helped the imp to convince Lila to go to a temple, and now they're being tended to by priests when there's actually when the imp isn't even there, they're not going to find anything because the imp is around your arm instead.
It's gonna
Very well done.
I don't think you know what you want, do you, buddy? Do you?
I might just keep you around.
Not like you have a choice.
I don't think he knows what he wants to do with himself.
Probably not.
He's like going outside, standing there.
Did
I'm
you do
just
the laser
staring.
pointer for him?
No.
Oh.
I did that earlier, and then he came in and slept.
Fair enough.
And usually he can tell if he wants laser put it. When I put the torch on, he usually tries to follow the torch.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't.
Weird. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't
who
know.
knows?
That's why I didn't use laser pointer.
Okay. Yes, my dog normally likes to chase a laser pointer. Yes, that's weird. So yeah. So at the moment, Lila is being is having several questions asked while the priests conduct various using various spells to try and identify the cause of her malady. The cause. Craxian is resting on their tiger. Seaman Key.
I am only going.
Go on.
I'm only going to do that for a short bit because
Okay.
I'm not that cruel to Lila.
You're not that what?
I'm not going to be that cruel to Lila.
Okay.
Knowing that the cause of the malady has left, I'm going to go in and try to convince the priest that I know what was happening and that the entity has moved on.
Well, that's a concern. If it has bothered her before, it might choose to bother her again.
I think I know where to find it.
Well,
The problem is, I'm pretty sure that if it's where I think it is, it will definitely bother all of us again at some point. Yay.
well, before you go, this might help. And they cast protection from evil and good on you, Lila.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate your time and all the effort you did. If I may make a request, do you have any, and this is going to sound very odd, any magic items that do the same effect as this spell? I believe I might need more good influences in my life.
You, does your friend happen to know this spell?
I just look at you. Well, do you?
I am a paladin. I know it. Now, whether or not I have it constantly ready,
It might be advisable.
or the magical energy to cast it,
It's
are
not.
completely different.
It's not a particularly taxing spell.
No, but if I've had taken large amounts of fight and I've used my stores of mystical energy to might my enemies, it doesn't really matter.
I see. Well, you're more than welcome to return to the temple and receive another blessing or protection whenever you feel the need for it.
Well, thank you. Take this for your troubles. I give them 1 platinum piece. Considering that is the smallest currency I actually have.
That is most generous indeed. Elmata will smile on you for this.
Craxine, did I just do a good thing?
Yes.
Am I going to regret this?
No.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Now, what was this you were saying of you knew what the fuck this thing was?
You weren't there for that. Oh, actually, yes, you were.
Yeah.
Yes, you were. Never mind. I'm so used to you metagaming that I assumed you were again. Sorry. Yeah.
Something appeared to me after you went into the temple. Before that, I wasn't sure what was going on.
Ah, okay. Okay.
But
May I
something
ask what it was?
it appears to have been a fiend of some sort. Smallish, well, tiny-ish. Invisible.
It took the form of a raven when it spoke to you.
Yeah. Took the form of a raven, but then it went invisible.
Are you seeing this in the presence of the Priest of Ilmater?
Well, since she asked, and I
Yes.
I guess I am.
That sounds like an imp.
That's what I was afraid of.
Have we pissed anyone off who owns an imp? The list is quite long. I haven't kept track.
Lila, do a history check.
History is 7. 9.
9. Yeah, you have no recollection of anyone with imp-shaped jewelry or anything like that in your recent history.
Now, I can't think of anyone that we've pissed off who owns an imp.
You might.
The captain?
Kitty doesn't have an imp.
The captain who just recently picked up an imp-shaped armlet?
Yep.
Are you saying Kitty was trying to make me feel like I'm going insane?
Well,
I feel like
the
you
raven,
already are.
You're not there.
the raven, just before it disappeared, said, "I am going back to my mistress."
Craxian, I'm pre-warning you, there may be a potential small fire on the ship when you get back.
Once again, Lila, at this point, it is bold of you to presume that I will be going back to the ship. We're on the mainland. I could very easily just go home.
Yep. Quick insight check, Craxian.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll it for you? Cracks? Anyone?
I
Okay.
You didn't DC. Cracks just stopped speaking. I think it might have DC'd.
Disconnected.
Think so.
Okay. Everyone else is here, right?
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay. So we just lost Cracks for a moment. Okay. Yep. There he goes. Dropped out of the call. So in the meantime, Seaman Key has thrown themselves overboard, yes?
Yes, purely because I don't want them to get the extra bread.
You know they're getting the extra bread anyway, just for the effort.
She doesn't know that. They don't know that. You realise that...
Sorry, I
knocks himself over.
There we go.
Yay! Cracks is back.
Cracks, well done on the 23 roll. You realise that sowing discord in the group, breaking the party up, getting you fighting amongst yourselves, might be exactly what the imp is trying to do.
That may be, but perhaps Craxian is seriously just
Done with the group anyway?
had had enough. Like I the player had no problem with like leaving the world, but I'm not sure Craxian wants to be that far away from his family.
That's fair. Well, you could take your the ship's big enough. You could take your family with you.
Isn't that forced relocation? Isn't that highly illegal?
I'm assuming he would get his family consent first. That they would discuss it and come to a mutual agreement. He's not just going to pick up his family and dump them on the ship without asking.
Especially not when his wife is an arch druid of a. No.
Yeah.
No.
She could turn into a bear and maul him.
He might like it that way. We don't know, Anthony.
Not in the fun way.
Anyway, but yeah. I really should go talk with
The missus.
my people before I head off on the next leg of our crazy adventure,
Okay.
Lila.
Would you like a lift?
No, thank you. No offense, but
Who show up on your family's doorstep with a dragon?
I've had a little adventure, don't mind me.
You do have mounted combatant. It could be a pretty good combo.
I don't want to freak the 3 or 4 villages
But you're also
around.
You're also capable of just summoning a griffin, right?
Or my Pegasus.
Oh, your Pegasus, yes. Which is funny.
If I had,
Because a real griffin, in quotation marks, would try and eat the Pegasus if it got the chance.
but besides,
Sorry?
I mean, the tiger moves reasonably fast over ground. It'd be all right
Fair enough.
to ride there.
So you're going to ride the tiger.
I'm going to take Lila back to the ship. I'm going to and then I'm going to do some other stuff real quick I'm going to talk to the others real quick while I'm there and see what happens.
I'll pull me game back to the ship. Get out!
I just had a thought.
Yeah, Lyra.
Craxian, if you decided to go swimming in your full plate armor, would you be a holy diver?
I don't know.
You have no idea what I'm referencing, do you?
I do, and I'm proud of you.
Ride the Tiger made me think of it. I thought, oh shit, that's a Dio lyric.
Kitty,
Holy diver.
I'm gonna ask you this once, and this will depend on how badly the ship is incinerated. Did you send something after me to make me feel like I'm going insane?
You didn't need help with that, Lyra.
So you're saying you did?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Excuse me a minute. Where's the nearest pet shop? I'm about to go buy 1,000 mastiffs.
As that conversation is happening, I'm going to climb on board the ship and shake the wetness everywhere.
I know a good place where we could get the mastiffs.
Whose side are you on?
A sight of fun. I told you we were gonna have fun. I know a great place you can buy them from. A little
No,
shop in
it's
town
not-
called Braziel's.
No.
You get some special, very special hounds from Braziel. It'll be
I
great.
don't like normal dogs. I don't want special dogs.
Oh, they'll be great. Trust me.
No.
Best beasts you've ever seen.
Before I leave the ship, I'm setting up a teleportation circle. Because I was meant to do it earlier.
Teleportation circle. Shush, Toby. There's another spell that... What is it? Word of Recall. Are you familiar with this spell?
Teleportation circle. It's
No.
one of the
No, no,
spells.
Bip, 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 bip. Check this out.
Word of recall. I am not familiar with this whatsoever.
It's a cleric only spell, but
I got my teleportation circle from my bard magical secret, so I could grab this if I wanted.
you can also grab the protection from evil and good. But
I have to wait till I level up before I can do that.
yes. But yeah, basically, you first cast this spell. It's kind of like the Mark and Recall spell in Morrowind, if you've ever played that. You cast the Word of Recall first at a location that you want to designate as your sanctuary. So that could be the ship. And then you go off on your adventure, and you and up to 5 willing creatures within 5 feet of you, when you cast Word of Recall again, would instantly teleport back to the sanctuary.
So we have an emergency eject button, essentially, for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Which
going to be
I
a lot more useful than teleportation circle.
Yeah. I figured that that's what you were trying to set up. So
Yeah.
I thought you might want to know that a spell exists that does that perfectly.
Yeah, I'm going to be yeah, next time I level up, I'm grabbing this spell.
Yeah.
I'm literally just going to start walking out to the dock then after setting up the circle. Where is the nearest pet shop?
Somebody fishing on the dock says, "Pet shop."
I require mastiffs.
Nah. No, mastiffs are rubbish. They can't stand up on a ship. What you need is a good ship's cat.
We already have one of those. It's called our captain.
Never have too many cats. Keep the rats population down as well.
Technically, the mastiffs aren't going to be on the ship. They're going to be in my mansion. I'm just looking for something trustworthy and easily trained. Hell, I'll accept a hellhound if I have to.
Huh. Yeah. Suppose that would work.
So where's the nearest pet shop?
Oh, you won't get hellhounds from a pet shop.
I made a promise to a friend I'm going to be very good, so I will pay you 10 gold if you can take me to a place that will sell me animals.
Animals. All right.
Yes. They have to be alive. You can't take me to a fish shop.
I was going to send you to the butcher's, but all right. So, animals. All right. For me.
Thank you. And they say you can't trust strangers.
Yeah.
Wait. I believe Rexine told me don't follow strangers. Yeah, well. It's not like they can stop me.
So he takes you to the edge of town, to the stables, where people leave their horses and other mounts when they arrive in town. There you go.
Thank you. Here's your 10 gold. You have gave me some plans. Hello.
A figure looks up. A humanoid torso appears over the edge of one of the stable doors. Hello there. What can I do for you?
Yes. I'm here for animals. As many as I can buy.
Well, most of these animals belong to other people, but what do you have in mind?
I will happily buy sheep, goats, cows, dogs, whatever you've got hold of, as long as they're not cats.
What do you have against cats? Just curious.
My captain's a cat. This is more to irritate them from a prank they decide to do to me.
Okay. Well, I don't have any sheep, goats, pigs, or cows. You're probably best off going to a farm for that. Now, if you head through the mountain pass, go past Brench to the south, you'll find a hog farm there.
Is there a teleportation circle anywhere near that so I could just get there that way?
No.
That you will know of?
No, but I can sell you a horse if you want to get there faster.
I spread my wings. I don't need a horse. I can fly. It's more time is kind of at the essence.
Suit yourself. I don't believe that I don't know about a teleportation circle. I don't use them myself. I don't trust them. So, if there is one there, I don't know the signal sequence for it. Sorry.
Thank you anyway.
Come again soon.
Thank you for your...
And
no problem, and thank you for your time.
He opens the stable door and comes trotting out, picking up, brushing the soiled hay out of the stable that he was in.
I'll stop for a solid second, like, I could ask that question, but it may be racist.
He's a centaur, by the way.
Yeah. This could be incredibly racist, but I'm sorry I have to ask this. I've wondered this for years. Have people ever rid your kind like horses? I'm sorry, it's one of the dumb questions I have in my head. I need to know for my own sanity.
Yeah. Yes, it happens.
Okay, thank you.
Is that all you really need to know? Really?
Yes. Again, Lila is full of useless information. Even getting a bit of useful information could be useful to her.
Most people ask me if I have relations with horses or humans, but okay.
I presumed you'd just have it with both.
That's fair. Anyway.
I'm not one to judge.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Have fun with the hogs.
Oh, I will. Now, I can either fly and pick up pigs, or I can use Wish. I'm going to convert a 2nd level spell slot and a 7th level spell slot for Wish.
How did... remind me where your Wish... You just learned Wish, the normal method, right? Or...
I had originally had lost Wish, and then I regained it from the Pirate Bay's witch thing that made a deal for trading scales.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then if I ever lose Wish, I automatically teleport back to her so I can repeat said deal.
Okay.
But then I have to figure out how to get from the Pirate Cove back to wherever I was. Essentially, I have a way to get Wish back.
But you got it.
But
From
it's a lot of effort.
But you got it from a sea hag.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I wish for 10 mastiffs, 5 female and 5 male, to be in the hold of our ship, which cannot be harmed by anyone except for me.
Okay.
Because I know Kitty will not like the dogs being in the ship.
Granted. You now have 10 immortal mastiffs.
Yes. I have immortal mastiffs. And I'm just going to use my teleportation circle to go back to the ship. Kitty, please don't go in the hold.
Why
Oh, I've had a delivery sent.
am I going to have to do something about it?
You could try. Who's a good boy? You are. Yes, you are.
Who are you saying that to?
Then my dogs just come in, just start giving me attention.
Okay. Because the dogs are
Oh, I'm going to give the mastiff. I'm going to give the mastiffs more love than that.
fair. Someone's gonna come running up. A bunch of shiny dogs just appeared in the hold.
Yes, my delivery. I'm going to start running down.
There are a bunch of dogs and they're barking and slobbering and jumping all over each other, very excited. But you'll also notice that they do shimmer slightly in the darkness.
Yeah, glow in the dark dogs. I'll make a fortune from these.
You'll make a fortune from what?
Look at the puppies.
Look at the puppies.
He's just gonna give him an unimpressed look.
Don't worry, they aren't going to be living here. They'll be inside my mansion.
Is Crack's trying to speak?
Captain,
Yes, Craxian?
I would like permission to travel to Bridge.
Permission is granted.
Thank you, Captain.
Just bring us back a souvenir.
If, I will send something if, I am unable to return.
Thank you.
Your name will be Razzle, and your name will be Dazzle.
And your name will be Get Off This Ship.
I'd like to see you try.
Fly. You're walking.
Oh, that's adorable. You think you can make me?
You wanna fight?
Oh, I don't want to, but I could easily win.
Oh, is that what you think?
Yes, quite easily.
Oh, okay then. Do you want a one-on-one duel then, if you think you're going to win so easily?
Sure. Stay. Sit. Good doggies. I'm going to walk up to Kitty. I'm just going to put my hand on her shoulder. I suggest we do this outside. Considering I don't want my new product to get injured.
Can't.
We can't get injured by anything but him.
That's right.
Yeah. I'd like to point out I have 90-foot cone breath weapons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hurt the product.
So you're going to leave the hold and head up onto the deck.
Well, I'm gonna just get him into my mansion first and like go to the servants, play with them, and just close the door.
You head to the door and the dogs follow you.
Oh, my little babies! Fight you later, Kitty. I need to give them all the attention in the world.
No, I want to
Yes,
fight
I do.
now.
I'm sorry, I have attention-happy dogs. I wish to give them cuddles. Aren't you good boys?
Here's
Aren't you good boys and girls?
Lila. I have
Yes.
a proposition for you. You win this fight, we can keep the dogs.
Sorry?
I win
I'm
this fight,
Oh,
you get rid of the dogs.
I'm keeping the dogs full stop.
Uh-huh.
Listen, they're in my mansion. They aren't going to do any harm to you.
I have
I
absolutely
win
no
the
respect for your
fight.
authority at all.
Well, I win this fight, I get bragging rights.
Listen, if you want bragging rights, you're already the captain. When it comes to anything ship-related, I will happily follow your orders. While the shit is inside my mansion or demi-plane, it doesn't really need to be of worry.
I just
They
want
are
to
blatantly
fight.
disrespectful.
No, because I'm being responsible, I am not getting into a pointless fight where I could end up killing my captain. It is not the right thing to do, and fighting the captain is an irresponsible action as well. I am following Craxine's teachings, I'm following North's teachings, I am going to be a good person.
You should fire them
What
out
if
of a
it's
cannon.
just a friendly duel?
I will have
None-
a friend. I will have a friendly game of rock, paper, scissors.
You are no fun.
Listen, you are the captain. You need to start acting responsibly. I am
Why are
currently
you letting her
of-
tell you what to do? You're the one who's supposed to be telling them what to do.
Listen, Captain. You need to be responsible. You've already put me in charge of the biggest mess in this freaking place. And now I got all these cute little ones to take care of as well. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm just gonna pick up one of the mastiffs. Stay. I just hold it to her. Can you say no to this face?
Yes, quite easily.
I'll tell you what. If you can hurt this dog, I will get rid of them all immediately.
Look, I don't like dogs, but I'm not like killing innocent
You don't-
animals. I will
don't
not
even have
do
to-
that.
You don't even have to kill it. Oh, flick in the forehead.
No.
Because you won't. Because they're adorable. And don't
No,
worry, I'm going to be
because
getting
they're
cats
just
as
not
well.
worth the effort of
one of them licks your hand, Kitty.
She's just gonna hiss.
It just looks at you, wagging its tail.
This one is called Razzle.
Keep Russell well away from me.
How about Dazzle?
It's just you can keep him. Just keep him away from me.
Don't worry, they'll be fine. Aren't you my little friend?
Ruh.
I wonder if Key would like one.
I was just going to say, Seaman Key, you come back, climber back onto the ship, having had a good swim around the ship, and discover that everybody is down in the hold. Like everyone. And when you go down there, you find that Lila and Kitty are having an argument amidst 10 dogs that glow slightly.
Seaman Key just stands there, confused. Why are there glowing dogs in here? And what are you two arguing about?
Kitty doesn't like dogs. She decided to annoy me and make me feel like I was going insane. I got dogs. I think that covers everything.
One of them comes trotting up to Seaman Key.
I make monkey noises.
Look, you don't have to be afraid of them. You're tiny and adorable, aren't you?
They're not tiny. They're medium-sized.
And I'm gigantic. They are tiny.
I do monkey noises back, slightly confused, not sure how to react in this situation.
Okay, give me your paw.
Why?
Just give me your paw.
Why?
Just give me the paw.
Fine. He timidly puts out his paw, kinda confused.
I lift up Razzle's paw and puts it in. Shake.
The dog cocks its head and then shakes its entire body. As
I
if
love this.
trying to shake the water off, kind of thing, you know.
I love this dog. It's just as insane as me. Aww.
I take a step away from the dog.
Oh, they're adorable. Would you like a sea monkey instead? I can wish one of those next.
A couple of dogs can follow you as you step away, Key. Not Razzle, but a couple of other dogs. And they're sniffing at the smell of the sea that's on you.
I make a slightly angry monkey noise.
They both sit, wagging their tails, tilting their head in confused interest.
See, they're friendly. You got nothing to fear.
Glowing. Dogs don't glow. Says the talking monkey, but still.
Normally, yes. Dogs shouldn't glow, but I'd also like to point out these are from Wish.
Has Cracks already
.com.
left?
Praxian is in the process of gathering up stuff to head out.
Okay.
Your wife might like a dog.
Where's
If
Cracks
he wants
going?
If she wants a dog, she'll just convince a wolf to join her.
Craxine, take Flapjack. He is adorable and you will love him.
No, I'm not taking any of your wish dogs.
You're going.
What did you say?
Where's Craxian going?
I'm going to Bridge, or more specifically, the forest just outside of Bridge.
Why?
Because that's where my family is.
What?
He needs to see his wife, if you catch my meaning.
Okay. But it's not safe to travel alone.
Take this!
What if there's bandits or something?
Sorry, what?
Not safe to travel alone. What if there's bandits or something?
Key. No mere bandits are going to be a match for us. And I'm technically never alone. I always have my mount with me. I'm still not taking one of your wish dogs, Lila. They're very nice looking dogs, but for your plan to work, you're going to need all of them. You better hope they weren't all from the same. You know what? You did it with Wish. No matter if they're related or not, magic creatures. Inbreeding will not be a thing.
You should be going out alone.
Technically, these guys aren't even this. Technically, aren't related. They're all different magical constructs.
I don't even have the energy for this right now. Oh, no. What are you suggesting, Key?
One of us go with you.
Well, whoever you think it is should probably ask permission from the captain. Like I did
See
before.
what Kitty says. Kitty?
Yes, what is it, Key?
Worried about Craxian going out by himself. Shouldn't one of us go with him?
Only if he wants company, but Craxian is a big boy. He can look after himself. So if Craxian says yes, then you can go.
Does Craxian want a squiddly thing to accompany him?
Craxian is of the opinion that Key is going to follow him whether Craxian wants them to or not. Because they're concerned about Craxian. Pack a bag.
Sorry?
Why don't we...
You've gone really quiet again, Seaman Key. We can barely hear you.
Why don't we go together as a group? We need to get some extra supplies anyway.
Ruff.
I don't think you quite understand how dangerous. Unless it's changed.
Going together means that you could all just be destroyed at once. It's a very bad idea. You should split up.
What's dangerous?
That you don't hear that voice.
No, Craxian said dangerous.
Okay.
I'm not reacting to the voice because I know my character can't hear it.
It's been a while since I've been around them, so I'm actually not sure. I just know that the barriers between the planes were thin near Branch, and Traveler's Rest is, well, Traveler's Rest.
What is Traveler's Rest?
A very interesting place. Traveler's Rest is a very interesting place depending on who is currently in charge of it. And Branch is a small village. Crap. What is it to the...
It's a walled town. It's a walled town.
It's a small walled town that has, in the past, had demon problems.
Yep.
And what is Branch?
That's
what he
said. That's what he said. Branch was.
I mean, sorry, what is Traveler's Rest?
Traveler's Rest is basically a town that grew up around an inn of the same name, basically in the center of
Skelbany.
Yeah, Skelbany.
So it's a town named after an inn.
Yep.
Doesn't sound weird to me.
It's it used to have a zoo of exotic animals that were for sale.
Oh.
And you would be an exotic animal, Seaman Key.
Oh, so that's why you didn't want me to go with you.
Dogs might be considered exotic too.
We have
You
magic
just say
dogs.
that they're your pets, though.
Okay. Have you seen how Lila and other people get when the idea of large sums of money come up about ownership, and all they see are gold coins, piles and piles of gold coins. That's all I care about.
Right. So, not a good idea for me to go with you.
Yarp.
Sorry, what?
Yarp.
Yarp. Okay.
I mean, I can't stop you. You are a fully formed being capable of making your own decisions.
Even if they're
So,
stupid decisions.
What do you think, Lyra?
I
and
didn't
Kitty?
say that,
I know.
and I never would.
I know.
You, Lyra and Kitty, it's probably not a good idea for me to go, and I don't feel comfortable leaving him to go out alone.
If it's not safe for you, what makes you think it's safe for her?
I could accompany him.
She could shapeshift.
That is not a perfect disguise, Key, and you know it. There are plenty of magic.
Captain Kitty looks very human. Can't hear you, Kitty.
I mean, I look human. I only gain bestial features when I shift.
Yes, but you're still, Kitty. This is me trying to. This is not my beliefs, so don't bite my head off. You are still female from a foreign land. I'm going to guess somewhat attractive, and people like breaking people with attitudes.
That sounds like fun.
Once again, these are not my beliefs. I'm not. No, but there are people out there who would. Yes.
Right, what if we sent Lyra with you?
Once again, there's plenty of magics that can break any of her illusions, and they will see a dragon, and they will want the dragon. People are crazy.
Well,
Although, like I said, I can't stop any of you from coming. If you are that, if you are that concerned about my well-being, then by all means, come with me.
alright, let us send Hank with you.
Why don't we just use the ship and drop him off, then we go shopping?
Oh yeah, good point. We have a flying ship.
Oh, I suppose so. That's a
We'll see.
similar.
You're just gonna
But,
fly the
yeah.
flying ship over a city where he's just said that they will see something, decide they want it, and stop at nothing to get it? That's a great idea.
Why don't you give us some helpful ideas, little goblin? Imp.
Goblin?
Sorry. Sorry, imp. I meant to say imp.
We could have the ship waiting outside of the town.
Do I have the spell? I believe I do.
What the?
I believe I have minor illusion.
What's that?
Minor.
So,
That's not going to cover a whole ship.
That's not going to cover a whole ship. That covers a 5-foot square.
fuck. I was gonna say, we don't have to cover the whole ship, just the bottom of it.
No, you can do a 5-foot cube. That's it. That's it. The best use I've seen of minor illusion is you create a 5-foot cube that looks like the space behind you, and you crouch inside the cube.
I love that idea. Oh.
Do you have any other illusion spells?
No. Listen, if people want our ship,
Okay,
can
fine.
we just fly higher?
He could pull him off the ship into an even bigger dragon. She could pull him off the ship into an even bigger dragon.
I'm gonna say this technique. Was that voice out loud? Was
No.
that in my head?
No, that's in Kitty's head. At the moment, when it's dormant as an armband, the communication is only with its wearer. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Listen, we have tons of tiny little guard dogs, don't we?
Yeah.
You will protect the ship, won't you?
Ruff.
There's not a good chance that someone else is going to be able to take the ship, not with our power. And the doggies, why do I have the urge to pet them?
Ruff.
Do it.
They wag.
I pat one of them on the head.
They lean into the pat.
See,
I
they're
pet
good
it some
boys.
more.
Yeah.
I'm
They begin
going
licking
to
your hand.
call... I'm going to call this one Glitter.
No, I've already named them.
All 10 of them.
That one's Yes, I've actually made a list.
Go on then.
That one's Flapjack. Razzle
This
Dazzle.
Sorry, go on.
Razzle Dazzle, Flapjack, Apple, Pear.
Why apple and pear?
Why not?
You are terrible at dog names.
First of all, technically these aren't dogs. They're creatures made out of pure magical energy.
Do you actually know what they are?
I wished for 10 mastiffs, 5 male and 5 female. You said they glow in the dark. At this point, I don't know what they are.
What type of creature granted the spell? Granted the wish?
They're shadow dog.
Oh,
Sorry?
I got fey puppies.
You got fey puppies.
Yay. This is all the better. Aren't you?
Yeah, I say that we can fly the ship over there, and if necessary, we can defend it. And I can't stop petting this dog.
Oh, that's the spot. Yeah.
Did it just talk?
Please tell me you didn't just talk.
It didn't. That was a telepathic communication with Key.
Seeming he is still gonna say out loud, confused, did that dog just talk?
Yes. It says in your head. Keep
Why
scratching.
can no one else? He scratches. Why can no one else hear you?
Because I'm only talking to you.
You guys can talk.
Kinda.
Another strange creature that can talk.
In the meantime, Lila, a dog near you is going, hey, pet me. Hey, pet me. Hey, you should pet me. Pet me. Pet me.
Oh God, what have I done? First of all, if you're going to talk, you need to, and you want pets, sit.
Just pet me, and then I'll sit.
Sit.
Pet me, and then I'll sit. Give me pets, and I'll
No
sit.
sit. No sit. No pets. Pets are for rewards. Key, stop petting them. Pets are now rewards. Same with treat.
Or I can just keep saying pet me. Pet me. Pet me.
For what?
Pet me. Pet me, 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 pet me.
You do realise the conditions of the wish. I can deck
Pet
you
me,
into
pet
the
me, pet me,
pavement
pet
and
me,
you'll
pet me.
despawn.
Pet me.
I just pick him up with one hand.
And the other hounds say, hey, put her down! Put her down! She's my mate! Put her down! Put her down now! Put her down! And, you know, vocally they're going...
I put him down in the mansion. Snap my finger. In.
In the
We're
meantime,
going into a dangerous place. I need you to be safe.
two of the hounds near Craxian are going, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going?
First of all, I'm sorry.
And this is why I'm strictly a cat person.
Dogs don't normally do this.
And the hounds near Kitty are going, you know, cats suck, right? They're
You're
mean.
dead.
Cats are mean. We're nice.
Right.
We feel nice too. You should pet us. You should pet us.
You're very.
You should
You're
pet us.
very.
Do you have a treat?
Kitty's just gonna wild shape and fly up into the crazy. BRB rotate.
I'm just gonna say, who wants treats?
Yay! Treats!
In the mansion. In the mansion.
Yay! Treats! They're all, you know, they're all jumping up and down, happy.
In the
Give us
mansion.
treats! Give us treats! Give us treats!
In the mansion. In the mansion. In the mansion. I'm literally just gonna pull out whatever stuff I have on me that could be classified as food and throwing it in there.
Fair.
Then close the door.
Yeah.
Well, actually, presuming that, just servants, give them treats. 2 each. No more, no less. And I close the door and I know they're all in there.
You know, we can...
There. Oh, thank God, I can hear myself think again. Alright, first I'd like to apologise. I didn't know they could talk. I just wished for dogs. I will be releasing those back into the wild and getting normal mastiffs. I'll be trying again.
You're releasing indestructible dogs into the wild. Dogs that can
Technically-
only be killed by you. Only be harmed by you, even. Into the wild.
Technically, no. I'm gonna be
You're gonna be unwishing them?
leaving. Yes.
Keep the doggy.
I'm sorry. Do you want 10 dogs constantly asking for pets?
Technically,
Well,
only 2 of them are going to be bonded with each of you. So yeah, Danger's getting 2 as well. You're each getting a breeding pair.
Can't hear you, Kitty.
She stepped away.
I'm not getting a dog.
You got 2 dogs.
Here's the plan.
And an imp.
Here's the
No.
plan. Here's the plan.
They're gonna follow
I
you
have
no
a
matter
plan. Key, I have a plan. I didn't know these things were magic. I have 3 plans. One, we leave them all with Craxian's wife, and we run away. Number 2, I wish them to be normal mastiffs. Fully trained, normal mastiffs. 3, I wish for them to follow fucking orders.
Just the fucking orders.
No. You know what I mean?
I like having a talking dog.
I just opened part the door slightly. Which 2 of you are bonded to the monkey?
They're all trying to get out.
Back from the door. Back from the door. Back, or keep the door shut.
Let us out, 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 let us out.
First of all, back from the door. Because if I open it, you're going to push me over and it's going to hurt. So back from the door.
You gonna let us out? You're gonna let us out?
Are you going to back up from the door?
If you're gonna let us out,
Yes, back up from the fucking door.
they all back up.
Thank you. Now we're going to come out in pairs.
Do you open the door?
Can we have... Not yet. I'm keeping it cracked first. Can I have the pair that's bonded to the monkey come into the front? Then we're going to go in order so we know who's with who, so I can get your name tags. And color-coordinated collars.
They look at each
So we know
other.
who's the who's.
When you mention name tags... Fuck no. We're not getting name tags.
No. It's that we know who's going with who. As I saw 2 of you
We
like
can
the monkey, 2 of you
talk.
like the cat.
We can talk. We can tell you.
Yes, but you lot could lie and get someone else in trouble.
Why would we do that? If we're bonded... Like, I'm bonded to you. Why would I say I was bonded to anyone else? I'm bonded to
Oh,
you.
good point. Release the hounds.
You and everybody, and they all rush out and go back to each of the 2 that are bonded to Kitty run up the stairs and begin barking at the bottom of the mast for her to come down.
I'm taking my 2 with me. I'm going to run an experiment quick. And I close the door behind me.
Ugh. Look at those slavering idiots.
Goes crazy.
Sorry?
We lose our frog for 1 session and everything goes crazy.
Oh, he's getting 2 as well. Don't worry.
I know.
Oh, no, he's not. I'm fixing this right now.
What's your experiment? What you doing?
I'm going to get the 2 that are bonded to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to convert some spell slots so I can use Wish again to fix this situation.
Okay.
Now, I need to figure out how to word this correctly, because technically these are sentient beings now, and I could end up upset.
I'll give you some time then. Kitty, you're in the crow's nest. Yes?
Yes.
You've got 2 dogs barking at the bottom of the mast. You can hear them in your head saying, "Come down, we want to play. Come down, we want treats. Come down, we want pets. Come down, we love you." And another voice in your head from the imp saying,
Look at those drooling idiots.
What? The thing say I had dueling idiots.
"Drooling idiots," meaning the dogs.
You know, this is more evidence that they have no respect for you, right? That Lila has no respect for you as the captain. They deliberately find ways to disobey you and countermand your orders.
Keep telling yourself that, Sunshine.
You don't see it? You really don't see it? You mark my words. They're going to keep doing things that are directly against your wishes. They're going to.
Says everyone.
Well, they shouldn't. You're the captain. They should be obeying you.
Look, I don't want to lead by fear and intimidation. I want to lead out of respect. And there's always going to be people
Worked for
that aren't going
Tenelius.
to listen.
It worked really well for Tenelius. And for
Yes,
Oriana.
well,
They're your
well,
ancestors, you know.
I know, but I am not them.
You know
I
where,
am me.
Do you know where Oriana is now?
No, I don't.
She rules a fiefdom of hell.
Oh, good for her. That's not what I want to do with my life.
What do you want to do with your life? What are your aspirations?
That's for me to know and you to never find out to exploit.
I'm offended. I was just curious.
Oh, don't pretend that's all you were.
Look, if all you want to be is captain of one ship with this bunch of idiots as your crew, well done. You've accomplished your dream. Woo.
For one, these bunch of idiots you call my crew are my friends. And two,
You think Lila's your friend?
look, as much as we disagree, I can count on her in a pickle. Can you say the same for your friends? I mean, if you have any.
I don't need friends. I have allies. I have people who are contractually obligated to follow my orders.
Right.
Or at least, I did. Before I got demoted.
Oh. That must be a shame for you. Oh well.
It happens. I'll make my way back up. You'll see.
Right.
At least I'm not self-demoting. You could be way higher than you are. You have potential. You have power. And
But
yet,
I was always taught to use it respectfully.
do you know how respect works?
You earn it.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think they've earned it? Or are you just being respectful automatically without waiting for them to earn it? Didn't think about that, did you?
They'll take their time. I've still got to prove myself as their captain.
And how do you intend to do that?
Trial and error.
So you're just going to bumble your way through it?
It usually works out for us, yes.
You know, you could call upon your ancestors and learn from them. I'm sure Oriana would be happy to help you. She was a great captain. And she's an even greater Duchess of Hell.
I'm sure she is, but I will do things the my way.
Sure. And end up forgotten. Less than a footnote in history.
So is pretty much everyone.
Do you want to be just like everyone else? Maybe you should retire from the sea and go run a farm.
No.
Or a fishmonger's. You could be a fishmonger.
You have the dogs for the farm, technically.
You're kidding, right?
If you have no intention of becoming famous or renowned, or infamous even, then why be a captain? Why not serve someone else? Let them hog all the glory and power. And just continue to be happy to be a nobody.
You okay, Kitty?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of some responses.
Fair enough. The impetus is, of course, trying to rile you up.
Yeah.
What's Seaman Key doing at the moment?
What's who doing?
Either of you, actually. Seaman Key or Craxian.
Braxian is waiting for them to decide how we're getting where we're going.
Aha.
We
Well-
should probably go speak to the captain about that.
Yeah, who is currently in the crow's nest.
Okay, I'll go up there. Come on, Apple. Come on, Pear.
Yeah, your dogs are following you. And Craxian's dogs are following him. And there's already 2 dogs at the bottom of the mast. Whining and sitting at the bottom of the mast. Waiting for Kitty to come down. Kitty's not coming down. What did the 2 of you do?
Captain, do you want to take the ship near Traveller's Rest?
Bad idea. Really bad idea.
And why is it a bad idea?
Someone will take your ship.
Suppose we could stop a town away from Traveller's Rest.
Coal City or Derp.
Derp.
Sure, land in Derp. See how that's gonna go.
If you don't have anything useful to say, then please just go away.
Hey, I'm on your arm.
Captain?
What?
Are you... Do you want me to move the dogs? Are you afraid of them or something? You're a bird right now, so I don't know if you're replying.
Yeah, there are 6 dogs at the bottom of the mast right now. Your 2, Craxian's 2, and Seaman Key's 2.
Okay. I believe I have an idea.
I'm going to try to get the 2 dogs that are bonded to me to go away by
Telepathy.
communicating with them and the tiger to go play.
Yay! Let's go play!
Yeah.
Yay!
They are all fey-ish.
Mm-hmm. Toby, okay.
You guys want to go play with Big Kitty?
He's awake now. I think he just... I think he had a bad dream and jump scared himself awake.
Oh, poor doggy.
Alright. So, yes, the 2 doggies are going to play with the tiger. What are Seaman Key's doggies doing?
Do you want to play with the Big Kitty?
Big kitty? Sure.
Big tiger. Go, go, go. Go see if you can catch the big tiger.
Yay! I'm gonna take its stripes.
I'm sorry, did I just hear that right?
You didn't hear it, but Seaman Key did, and you just see him face palm. Kitty, tell your dogs to chase the big kitty.
Lila, you're running up from below deck, followed by your two dogs also, right?
Yes. Okay. I think I have a way to solve the situation. Craxian, I need information regarding the Fae first.
Why do you think Craxian
In the
knows?
bathroom.
Okay. Craxian.
You know nature. You summon that thing. I presume you know something about the Fae.
The spell allows me to bring forth either a celestial form of a beast, a fiendish form of a beast, or a fey form of a beast.
Okay.
I choose fey because I'm a nature paladin.
Okay, that's good. What happens to a Fae when it dies? When that tiger can't fight anymore and it goes poof, where does it go?
Back to the Feywild.
Like all extraplanar creatures, back to its home plane. So, the Feywild.
Okay. So, the quickest way to get rid of these things, I don't want to do it this way, but this is a
Things?
solution. Technically, they're Fae.
That's more like it.
Yes. I know how to deal with them in two ways. As you are the one who probably know more about this, if we make these things go poof, would they return to the Feywild?
We understand common, you know, and that's not very nice.
I know, I don't want to hurt you, that's why I'm asking if you would return to the Feywild. That's all I want to know.
I have no idea.
Okay. Then I'm going to have to wish up a dog kennel for these guys.
No. No. No kennel.
Is
no.
that...
Nope. 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 No kennels. No kennels. No kennels.
No. Is it that you can go play in your own little area when we are away from the ship?
We're gonna come with you.
No. You're going to protect the ship.
No, we're gonna come with
No.
you.
No, because you will be doing the most important job for all of us. Protecting the ship for when we come back, we know it's safe.
We're gonna come
And
with
then
you.
you get... No, you stay here, and then you get rewards. You get treats. You get pets.
We'll get those anyway if we come with you.
No, you won't. Because when you come with us, it's incredibly dangerous.
But nothing can harm us except you.
Exactly, and the way I fight covers a large area. I could accidentally hit you guys, and I don't want to hurt you.
Just don't.
I will use Wish to tether you to the ship. I'm trying to be very nice. And make sure that you are protected.
You're gonna go away without us. That's not very nice.
Look, you got all your friends there. You're not going to be alone.
We're connected to you. You're our pack. We go with you.
This is why I'm a cat person.
Kitty, I need you to come down here for a private meeting away from the dogs.
We're gonna come with you.
Go chase the tiger. Go chase the tiger.
That does look fun. Let's go chase the tiger. I'm gonna get his
Okay.
tail.
Okay. I suggest we go to your office and we be very quiet about this.
Are you flying up to the crow's nest? Because that would actually
Yes.
be another way to have a good private conversation. Because the dogs can't climb.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good point. Well, I didn't know if these things actually had the power of flight as well on top of
they don't.
everything.
No, they don't.
Okay.
Let me double check.
I have a way
Hold on.
Because they're Fae. That's what I was like.
No fly. The hawks
Okay.
do, but the dogs don't.
Okay,
What did I
Captain,
miss?
Nothing.
I have a way to deal with them.
You have a way to clean up your own mess?
I didn't realise they were Fae! I wished for Mastiffs, not this!
Well, I told you it'd be a bad idea.
That's it. Put your foot down.
Yes, you made your point. But I have an idea. But it will require us having slightly less controllable dogs.
We just don't have any dogs. That seems like a great idea.
I could get you some hellhounds. They'd be way better.
Is that voice... Can I hear that voice?
No, you cannot.
Okay. I have a plan to wish them into normal Mastiffs. No Fae or any additions added into them.
Alright, and what's this plan?
Well, first we wish them into normal dogs. Then I put them in my demi-plane and let them play there.
Alright.
Demiplane is basically a small room. You're gonna put 10 dogs in a small room. You're making a puppy farm.
Technically, I've been increasing that demi-plane every chance I've had.
Yeah, but you're making a puppy farm.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I've created a new Feywild. Feywild 2.0. Puppy Edition. So, we can either wish them into normal dogs because I am not killing them. They are sentient beings and they're innocent. They haven't done anything wrong.
They're dogs.
He's just going to turn them stupid. And take away their
Well,
magic
yes.
powers.
Yes, they're dogs. 2, we can wish them to... I can use wish to make it that they want to protect the ship at all costs when we're away. So we will always have guard dogs.
Or I could introduce you to a friend that can turn them all into cats.
Now, I'm open to suggestions considering you're turning down all mine.
I mean, we could just replace them with cats.
We are not having cats on the ship. They are less trustworthy and will end up with fake cats.
You're the captain.
Did you just give him a look?
Yes.
You do realise I am a cat?
Yes. And you have made such wise decisions up to this point.
So, your argument is that...
You are the smartest cat I know. What are the base instinct cats gonna do?
They don't have to be based instinct cats. You could have tigers. You could have lions.
We could have big cats.
Define big cats.
You could have manticores.
Lions, tigers, and... My
Panthers.
bracelets say manticores. So, scorpion cats.
Okay.
Scopy cats.
See those cats I'm fine with. But the question is, if we use wish to turn these guys into them, well, will it just be a wardrobe change or?
I'll have my guy take care of it. Don't worry. Just say the word.
My bracelet says he'll have his guy take care of it.
You do
Okay.
realize your bracelet is an actual fiend, right, Captain?
Yes, I do, and I am working on tormenting him.
Wait. So, the fiend is telling you that something is a good idea.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Until that bracelet is removed, all decisions you make, I will now question henceforth.
They were already doing that. They're just using
You have
this
a
as
literal-
a sad excuse for being...
You have a literal devil
Insubordinate.
on your shoulder. You have a literal devil on your shoulder. Until you
I
have a
think that-
bracelet
You
on
need-
the other arm that gives you an angel.
You need to make an example of her. She's being insubordinate. Next thing you know, she's going to be arranging a mutiny.
Well, he's the only one sticking up for me at the moment. And everything, well, I wouldn't say everything, but a majority of what he was saying was true.
Of course it's true. I don't lie.
But I'm also pretty sure he wants my soul or something.
Then,
Definitely.
how about this? How about this? And hear me out. Instead of letting it speak only in your head, get it to speak out loud. If it wants to give its opinion, it can do it to everyone, so it's not trying to manipulate you. And technically, on the finest terms,
if you give me the command, I will awaken, and then I can talk to them directly if you want.
Because Captain, it is incredibly technically a member of the crew.
Okay.
Considering the other 10 members down there are running asking for belly rubs.
There are other crew as well. You've got some Wakernian crew aboard as well. But anyway. Are you...
I'm talking to our most recent editions.
Yes. Do you want to summon the imp?
Yeah.
Okay. He uncurls from your arm, stretches, and flies up and says,
Okay, you wanted me to talk to you directly. Here I am talking to you directly.
Alright, are you trying to convince her to replace these guys with giant cats? Yes or no?
Look, she doesn't like dogs. She prefers cats. She's the captain. She should have cats if she wants cats. And you should obey because she's your captain. Bitch.
I'm not. First of all, you little piece of shit. I'm not going to blindly obey her. She knows me, and she knows I'm going to call her out on her idiocy. Same as I know she's going to do the same with me.
Then you're
We need a way,
insubordinate and
just-
you're a bad crewman.
Actually, I like to think I'm a good crewman because I'm actually calling out the captain and giving my own opinion instead of being a mindless sheep.
You're supposed to
And
obey
what-
the captain aboard her ship.
Anyway, you little piece of shit. If we request something else, what's going to happen to these things? Because these are fey beings. I kind of don't want to kill them now.
They're fey. They don't die. They just go back to the Feywild.
So, if I made the request to swap them out for hellhound, things that will ones that will obey our commands, we can actually have guard dogs on this ship while we go away.
Yeah, they're lawful. They'll obey. I can make it happen.
Can I insight that? Will they actually be...
Insight. Yeah, go for it.
what's my insight? Ooh, plus 17.
They...
20s today.
He said they will obey. He didn't say they will obey you.
Considering I'm going to probably be the one taking care of these things, I'd like them to at least follow my orders.
Of course they will.
Captain, if I get hellhounds, and hear me out,
We can make them we can cosmetically make them hellcats. That's fine. Hell lions. Hell panthers.
Why are we First of all, why are we treating with this fiend? Second of all, why are we talking about getting more fiends?
Fine. I will get
That's why the
heavenly
captain-
hounds if I have to.
That's what the captain wants. Captain doesn't want your dogs. Tell him, Captain.
I'd just be happy with normal cats.
We can do that too. Hey, have you ever seen a
I
trestle?
am still wondering why we just haven't get you back to the Nine Hells yet.
Oh, come on now. We did a great prank together on Lila here. We're in cahoots, you and I. We're great friends.
No, we're really not.
The difference between you and Craxian needed that for the shit I've put him through. You're gonna make shit worse.
Question, Anthony, have we been whatever enough? Could I have had a short rest?
You've had a short rest, yes.
Cool. So this thing's annoying me.
Feel free.
Sorry?
Feel free.
Feel free. You're quite happy to lose the imp?
Yeah. I've tortured him enough. He's tortured me enough.
Wait, I've got an idea. I have an idea. Before you banish this imp, because I know that's what you're going to do. This is outside the game. I'm not saying this in game.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want me to use Wish to bind all these dogs to this imp so they follow him forever?
No.
Oh.
And to be perfectly honest, how far away are the... Well, I wasn't actually gonna attack the thing or whatever. At least not right away. But I guess the question is, how close are the dogs?
The dogs are at the bottom of the mast. You guys are talking to the captain in the crow's nest.
Okay, I still need a distance, Anthony.
How tall is a mast? 20 foot? 25 foot? 30? Something like that?
Okay, I'm gonna need the fiend
The imp.
and the dogs
And the dogs.
to make a wisdom saving throw as I turn the unholy, or whatever it is that my thing is.
Hold on. Okay. As a ancient turn the faithless.
Turn the faithless, which is fiends and fae.
That's just gonna make them run away.
Yeah.
Alright.
As I said, I wasn't looking to go bonkers yet. Just get some base.
Okay. So the imp wisdom save. D20 plus 1. 14.
Fail.
Of course it's a fail.
It's gonna be in the 20s.
Where did I just put? There it is, Eberron. For the hounds. Valinor
Yep.
hounds. So, let's just do it for all 10 of them. Plus 2. 19, 8, 21, 20, 10, 17, 21, 10, 8, 9, and 18.
The 20 and the 21 pass.
So
Rest.
3 of them pass. The rest of them... A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action, or try to escape from the effect it prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action, and blah, 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 blah. So, what were you going to say, Dan?
I was going to say, what exactly is he planning to do to the dogs? I'm worried.
They're turned. They just run away. So all but 3 of them run away from the mast, because that's the closest point to Craxian at the moment, as quickly as possible. And when they reach the edge of the ship, they jump overboard and begin swimming. The imp is just flying as far away from Craxian as it physically can, which is 80 feet per turn.
At least. So what people see as Craxian grabs.
And of course, since they're dogs, the other 3 Valinar hounds, the ones that passed, are just where are we going? And they're following anyway. They're also diving overboard, not because they're turned, but because everyone else is going that way too.
Oh, now I can hear myself think again.
While the dogs and the imp is off the ship, now would be the perfect time to bamf away.
Already on it. Let's see. I'm gonna bamf first to where the ship was exactly 10 hours ago. So I'm presuming somewhere in the middle of the ocean.
10 hours? No, wouldn't. 10 hours ago, wouldn't we have been at Wakernia?
Yeah, you want to go back to Wakernia?
Craxian, where do you want to go?
I still want to go see. I have to have a conversation with my family before I go doing whatever.
So why not bamf above derp like you had originally, like the captain suggested?
I'm all for that plan.
Forces will take you to derp. Okay. And, okay, so instead of being in the harbour of Port Alwyn, you are now hovering above Skelbony, the Dark Woods to the north, Coal City to the south, Traveller's Rest to the west. And derp directly underneath you, but you can't see that.
Okay, so those dogs are bound to us. So either A, they will bounce back to us, or B, they're now going to be running across the planet to get to us.
They're going to, once they've stopped being turned, which I think it only takes a minute. They're probably going to swim for the shore of Port Alwyn and be trekking overland from Port Alwyn to wherever you happen to be.
We're actually being hunted.
So, Seaman Key, you will eventually get your dogs back. Because nothing can harm them, not even fatigue.
What have you created, Dan?
Nothing can stop them. They're like those snails that in the meme. Nothing can stop these dogs. They will find you.
They will find us and they will demand pets.
Yes. You will pet them.
Okay, I'm not going to practice some experimentation with Wish. I'm not wishing for Fey dogs.
Bear in mind that Seaman Key really does want to keep her dogs as they are.
Don't worry, that's why I didn't want to kill them or anything like that.
Also why I didn't do anything that would permanently harm any of the things. Just make them go away for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first, when we arrive, I'm presuming Craxian's going to want to go talk to his wife, so...
Yep. which means you need to descend from the ship, or bring the ship down to the ground, and travel from.
I have a suggestion.
Toby's sleep barking.
Oh, I have a suggestion that we leave the ship up here, and I will fly us down.
In your dragon form.
Yes.
What's everybody think of that idea?
This isn't going to end well.
I could land near the port or somewhere safe.
Port?
Like the edge of town or whatever.
Okay.
Like whatever's the closest edge of what the town is. So I can't remember on the map if it's completely landlocked, if there's
It's
exactly
landlocked.
what.
Okay.
Yeah. I could drop stuff on the edge of town. Our ship can stay out of range. You can go see your wife. We can mooch around the shops. And I can look for some potential land to buy.
This is not the right version of this map, but it'll give you a general idea of where most of the relevant towns and cities are. Actually, it's pretty close. Because we do have New Draconia at this point, and the City of Gate. Ta-da! Map.
Oh, yay! Okay. Someone around here might have some land for sale. I'm going to be buying it, turning it into a farm, and leaving my dogs there.
Alright.
So that they will have a farm to play in. It can earn me passive income from wild animals and crops and all that shit. The dogs will have somewhere to play. And I will be providing jobs to the community.
So you want to, when you get to... are you going to ask about local farms available for sale in Derp, or are you going to go to Traveller's Rest first?
Which one's closer?
You're directly above Derp. Technically, the closest large city is Coal City, south of Derp.
I will go to Derp, because I can just close my wings and just express elevator us down.
Drop, in other words.
No. Express elevator.
Dive bomb.
Express elevator.
I did that to the Golden Dragon the other day.
You did, yeah. You body slammed it from 120 feet up. Yeah.
Yeah, it did it to me, so it seemed only fair.
Yes! You used its own tactics against it. It was great. Alright. Okay. So, while they're discussing this, Craxian, are you just going to go down on your Pegasus and go see your family? Or are you going to wait?
So, the problem is, still no magic.
Well, the creature's summoned. It's just in the form of a tiger at the moment, right?
I think in order to change its form, I have to recast it.
So you need a long rest before you can do that.
Yeah, I would need a long rest before I could summon the Pegasus.
Well, do you guys want a long rest on the ship before you do anything else?
Yeah.
I'm happy with a rest on the ship before we...
Okay. So, where are you going to rest? Are you going into the Magnificent Mansion? Are you sleeping in the cabins on the ship itself? What you doing?
I'm going to be on Dragon State, just sleeping on the main deck, in case of but emergency. Let's put it like that.
Fair.
And also, if I hear the dogs, I'd like to be able to know in advance.
Okay.
We're giving them 8 hours travel time. They don't.
I think it's going to take them a little more than 8 hours to cross on foot. But anyway.
Because first they're going to have to get back from wherever they ran. It's going to take them however long to get back to where they were, and then to start the hunt. Because
they're going to have to sniff.
Yeah.
Because they don't know where you are instinctively. They're going to have to track you down. Which is going to be difficult since there's no actual trail. They have to...
we got...
Sorry?
We've got days then. Because we just instantly teleported.
Yeah, exactly. They won't be able to find you until they catch your scent on the wind. Now. So you're keeping watch on the... Well, you're not keeping watch. You're sleeping lightly on the deck of the ship, yes?
Yes.
What's Craxian, Kitty, and Seaman Key doing? I'm sorry? What was that, Seaman Key? You were very quiet again.
I said Kitty can go first. Sorry, I didn't know she was talking at the same time.
Kitty can go first. Okay.
Kitty's gonna stay in our office. Just have the door locked while she cleans up without the nuisance of
It's not just
dogs.
It's not just an office. It's a cabin. You have just very nice bed in there too. Okay. So you're sleeping in your cabin. And where's Seaman Key sleeping? Up in the rigging like usual?
Yeah, probably. Sulking slightly because he doesn't have his emotional support doggies.
Yeah, I like my dogs. I want my dogs back. Yeah.
He's watching the world below them. Maybe slightly nervous because apparently Traveller's Rest catches monsters.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Crex.
With the crew, so we can just one of the regular bunks.
Yeah. You're just going to take a berth with the regular crew. Cool.
Yep.
Right. Lila, could you make a perception check with disadvantage since this will be happening while you sleep?
I swear to God, if I hear hugs, pets, and all that when I wake up, dear God, cracks it. Perception. That is a straight 10. Nice. And what's the command for disadvantage? Just this.
D-I-S. Yeah. D-I-S.
That's a 19.
Okay. So, you wake up and see several bird-like figures perched on the edges, perched on the railings of the ship and the rigging and the masts.
Birds, please go away. I have promised not to commit any more genocides. I wish to keep that promise.
Why?
If you're here under threat to potentially rob us or kill us, please leave. If you wish to talk and be civil, you are welcome on deck.
You're casting a shadow over our town. We want to know why.
We have come to deliver a friend to go see his wife. That is all. If you wish to discuss this, I will wake the captain.
Wake your captain.
I'm going to cast a message.
So
Please may the captain come to the top deck. Captain to top deck. You have terrifying bird creatures ready to eviscerate us. Please, captain, come to the top deck.
You hear this whispered into your ear as you're sleeping. Feel free to whisper back.
Fuck off, deal with it yourself. I'm sleeping.
Upon you doing that, wake up, you lazy fuck! Birds may kill us. I am not responsible enough.
What's the matter, Seaman Key?
Thought I was joking on something.
Oh,
I kind of was, but
you were laughing,
not at
joking.
the same time.
Yes.
Yeah.
The captain said, and I quote, "Fuck off. Deal with the issue yourself, you stupid dragon." So apparently I've been left in charge of diplomatic relations. We are fucked.
What happened whilst I was making sure my sister wasn't dying?
Okay, so the citizens of Derp have flown up to the ship to find out why the fuck you're hovering over Derp. Can you also make a perception check at disadvantage to see if you would have been awakened by the birds? By the bird folk, should I say?
Give me.
Just getting up the sheet that I totally had ready.
It's D20 plus 6 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Hmm. 16.
16.
Yeah. If the birds don't wake you, Lila will.
Are any of them perched next to me?
Yeah, some of them are perched on the crossbars of the masts. Yeah.
I will tiredly make clicking noises like I do whenever I interact with birds or fish, or occasionally
Like a
mermaids.
cat?
Yes.
They fluff up their feathers and hop away from you a little, glaring at you.
I look confused.
Why? Why are you here?
Because a friend of ours wants to visit his girlfriend.
But why? Why fly over our city?
If we fly over Traveller's Rest, which is near where they're located, the people there might try and kidnap me.
But you cast shadow on our town.
I was not aware bird people lived here.
You were not aware?
No.
But you were aware that people lived here.
I was not aware it was a small town.
Even if we could not have flown up here, and many of us cannot, you still cast a shadow over the town.
Okay, I'll speak to the captain about moving the ship a bit. Or I'll move it myself. Yeah, I'll just move it myself. Forces is probably fast. And see
Why not move it over the Darkwood? No one will disturb you there.
Knowing my friends, one of us will fall on the Darkwood and turn into a plant.
You. You want to not get hurt by the spikes?
No spikes.
I can help with that.
How?
I have a gift that I can pass to you.
What kind of gift?
One that will allow you to regenerate if you get hurt. One that will allow you to fly.
I can fly already.
One that will allow you to perfectly mimic the sound that you hear. And one that will allow you to become a tiny raven if you wished. Hey,
I
you're not
know-
supposed to spread that, you know. I know.
No words. I mean no offense, but I is a monkey fish thing. I is not a bird. I do not identify as a bird.
You do not wish to be a bird.
No, I can already fly.
But you do not have handsome feathers as we do.
And at the moment, you can only glide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's happy with being able to glide. I'll have you know that by my species standards, I'm extremely handsome.
But you have no feathers.
My species don't tend to have feathers. I have skin flap.
Yes, ugly skin flaps. When you could have feathers.
In my species, we don't have feathers. We don't need feathers. We
Look,
have
he said-
different beauty standards.
Look, they said no. I know. I'll go see the shaman. You should. You know you shouldn't be giving in to the urge. I know.
And that one flies off. The one that was offering you were-raven lycanthropy.
Yeah.
Meantime, on the deck, the other birds are eyeing up the dragon. The dragon who just said, "Diplomacy has been left to me. We're all fucked."
What do you mean?
I don't have the best track record of peaceful negotiations. I'm kind of a moron.
But you do want peace, yes?
Yes. Which is why I asked, if you're here for violence, go away.
No, we just want you to move the ship.
I cannot move the ship.
I'm on it, yells the monkey gliding past.
Thank you. I don't know how to move the
seriously
ship.
need to teach you how to drive.
I have my learners.
He moves the ship a bit of a distance away, not over the Darkwood. If I recall, I think Seaman Key would briefly remember the Darkwood, but he was not aware Derp existed.
Where would you Where would you fly it then? Would you go over the Sands of the Lost? Would you take it over to Coal City? Would you go towards the Ashwoods, the Dwarven Mountains, towards Draconia?
The Ashwoods.
Would you fly it over the Dark Woods so that it's hovering over the farms?
I think over the Ashwoods would be safest.
Okay. So it's night, of course, but there are lights in a massive tree sticking up from the Ashwoods. It seems really inviting, so you send it that way. That makes sense?
All the way, yeah. Not all the way that way, but
Towards the Great Ash, yes?
yes.
Okay.
Because Seaman Key is tired and doesn't want to be driving when he's tired. Okay, I'm going back up to my sleeping pole. And Key climbs back up to his sleeping pole. Are the bird people still up there?
No. As the ship leaves derp airspace, they all take off in one great flock and fly back down to derp.
Oh, wait, before you leave, one moment.
What?
Just wondering, is there any farmland up for sale near here that you're aware of?
There's a vacant farm north of the Darkwoods.
Oh, goody. Anyone living there?
No, I said vacant.
Oh, good.
It
It's
used
now
to-
mine. I claim it.
Suit
I
yourself.
claim it as mine. Thank you. Key, to my new farm.
Alright. Drive.
So you're gonna sail the ship north over the Darkwoods to the farms, yes?
Yeah, may as well. I think Lyra wanted some animals. I forgot about that.
As you sail over the Darkwoods, again, it's dark, but you guys have dark vision, so... and maybe by now it's getting a little bit lame. But there's... Yeah, of course, you see the lights of the City of Gate. And there's also, close to the City of Gate, a sheep farm that... yeah, there's lots of extremely woolly, neglected sheep. A grain farm and a meadery.
Guessing the one with the very woolly, neglected sheep is the abandoned farm.
The meadery looks pretty abandoned as well, actually.
The sheep look comfy
Well,
and neglected.
Sheep or bees?
Sheep.
Well, looks like we've got somewhere now that's all our own. If I could convert part of this around here to be a ship dock, so we have our own private area, our own place away from everything.
You're going to construct a skyport?
Might as well. The place has been abandoned.
How are you going to construct a skyport?
I have a handy spell called Wish. It's not I'm not using it as a be all and end all. It's just
Yeah, pretty much. It's universal
would you
tool.
like it? Yes. Would you like us to spend the next, I don't know, 6 months in-game time working on the exact engineering dynamics, exact screw size and everything, and hiring merchants?
I expect
in order to
highly
build the thing?
detailed 2-scale blueprints on my desk by tomorrow. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not wishing for a giant thing. It's more so where our ship can slot in. We could do minor repairs if we ever need to, and we could just jump out and head into the farm if we need to, and just do whatever we want round there.
Okay. So is this going to be like a tower with a jetty sticking out from the top of it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just going to wish for that. Done. And I can do the main repairs to the farm when we need to. But at least then we've claimed this as ours. Actually, I'm going to convert spell slots to use Wish again. I wish all land surrounding this farm towards the edges of all other farms become designated my property, and none shall be able to claim this as their land.
You want deeds to the sheep farm?
I want deeds to all the land around here, yes.
All the lands around here.
That's connected to the farm, because you said there was an abandoned meadery or something else that was around as well.
Meadery. It's a place that makes mead. So, and But you said all of the lands around here. So does that mean you want to have deeds of ownership of the city of Gate, of the Darkwood, of the Baker's Farm, of the Meadery, of the Northwoods? Like, how far are we talking here? Like,
Of all, I'll happily take the Darkwoods because I don't think anyone would need those. So thus I won't be allowed to do deforestation and be completely fine. If any lands that are not owned upon where I'm landing that are connected.
okay. So any unclaimed and
Yes.
abandoned lands you want to claim ownership of. Okay.
Correct.
Fair.
I'm not
Can we get a
taking
sheep?
over an entire...
Seaman Key, you got a whole sheep farm of very floofy sheep that desperately need fleecing.
Get it right. I have a sheep farm. They pay rent. Alright. Now I need to figure out how to get employees to take care of this place when we're gone.
Uh-huh. Well, maybe you could hire people from the nearby city of Gate,
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
as I'm sure they're trustworthy.
Look at our sheep.
That's an angry sheep.
In all fairness, we've got dogs.
Be careful in Gate. It can be a dangerous place.
I'm not planning to go in there blind. I'm going to produce flyers.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh dear God, you just understand how dangerous Gate can be.
They don't know. But of course, this is a post-Havana Gate. Things may have changed a little.
Wanted 3 employees. Willing to give up all their lives to serve sheep.
Giving up all their lives to serve sheep. Maybe worded a little better than that.
Yeah, I'm going to be wording it a little differently than that. Pre-warning, they have 10 into dogs and miraculously appear one day, become obsessed with you because you smell like the original owner of the farm. Pre-warn.
The original owner.
Well, I am technically the original. I am now the owner.
You're the owner. You're not the original owner.
You know what I mean?
Anyway. So yes, you wish your tower that you can moor your ship to into existence. And then you continue your long rest?
Yes. I got wish back. Listen, I wanted the land. I didn't want to go for the paperwork. It's easier.
And you magically produced paperwork. Sorry?
Is Lyra sleeping on the ship, like in the outside?
Yeah, on the top deck.
Okay, I may or may not decide at some point to sleep on top of her because she is warm.
Okay. I thought you were going to say that you may at some point, since you're sleeping in the rigging above her, that you might accidentally shit on her head. But, you know, that's...
No, I'm just thinking she's warm. It's probably a little cold up here.
It is colder the higher you go, yes. Especially since you've got the winds coming down from the Draconian Mountains.
She is warm. Yes, she's going to be bed. Lyra, you're going to wake up with Simon Key sleeping on top of you.
Okay.
Please get off me.
No.
Because you do realise when I stand up, you're going to go flying off me.
Was it?
Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
if I stand up at full pelt, like at full speed, how far up will I launch Seaman Key?
Depends on how quickly you get up.
Full speed.
Okay, so if you shoot 120 feet into the air in 6 seconds, if she's not
Yes.
holding on, she's going to... The momentum's going to carry her at least 30 feet more. And then she's going to fall.
Key, this is your final warning. Please exit the dragon.
Seaman Key, you have tentacles.
Oh, sure, I didn't realise I was muted.
Okay. So,
Seaman Key is going to get off the dragon and instead sleep next to the dragon.
Thank you for getting off me. Now, if you need me, I'm going to be potentially setting up stalls to sell fluffy sheep stuff.
But warm.
it's still nighttime. You're still
Yeah,
sleeping.
nighttime.
You need to
Sleep
finish
time.
your long rest.
Fine, I shall finish my long rest.
Okay. Finish your long rest. You've already had enough mid-sleep interaction with stuff. Kitty and Cracks would probably be the first to awaken, because you didn't get disturbed by burbs. The birds. All your hit points and spell slots are back.
Yeah. Roll. Step out. Slide onto the deck. And spend the next, I think it's 10 minutes, spellcasting.
What you gonna cast? Oh, yeah, to summon your Pegasus.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. And Kitty, what are you doing when you first wake up?
She's going to pour herself a nice cup of tea.
A nice cup of tea.
Uh-huh.
Alright. And when Lila and Seaman Key awaken, what do? Seaman Key, you're muted again. Noodle.
Yes.
What do you do when you wake up?
Is there a dragon next to me?
There is still a dragon next to you, but they are waking up also.
I is going to look to see if the doggies are around.
They are not. Oh! That reminds me. Kitty,
Mm.
your armlet is back. But anyway, Lila, what do you do when you wake up?
Well, I'm going to go look at my new property.
You're gonna fly down to the sheep farm?
Actually, before I do, Kitty, Kay, Graxian, who needs a lift to the land? I'm going to be examining my new property I've just purchased.
Already.
Going well away from those dogs.
The dogs are not going to get to us. You're fine.
Craxian and Kitty, if you step out onto the deck, might notice that you were not where you were the night before.
Where are we?
Oh, yes. I tried to resolve this issue. I did message you, and you told me to solve it myself, so I did.
Yeah, the bird people didn't like that we were casting a very big shadow over their town, so they asked us politely to move.
At night.
So I moved at night. Yeah.
There aren't any shadows at night. But go on.
So we moved over here where there's some abandoned farm. It might be a nice little base of operations for when we're on over here if we need to, like, fix the ship or something.
Did you
And
just
look at
pause
those
to fart and then continue talking?
No, I did not fart. That was not me.
Yes.
It's just the solid pause.
And just look at those poor sheep. They obviously need someone to look after them. And I'm gonna go down and I'm going to maybe go lie on a sheep.
Lie on a sheep? You're not going to help shear the poor buggers. You're just going to lay on their floofiness.
I will eventually help shear them.
By the way, they've been unsheared for so long that their fur is quite matted and heavy, and it's not going to be very comfortable to sleep on.
Time it is.
Sorry?
Shearing time it is.
Mm-hmm.
So he glides down. Bungee!
Do you know how to shear a sheep?
No, Seaman was planning on using his pointy sword. He's a sailor. How would he know how to shear a sheep?
So you're just going to start hacking at them with your rapier, huh?
Not killing them. Probably holding them very tightly whilst he cuts off bits
You're
of
going
fur.
to grapple them with your tentacle and then
Yes.
carve off bits of matted fur. Matted fleece.
Yes.
Being very careful not to damage the skin. Right?
Yes, try. Yes, being very, very careful.
Use me.
Do I need to make a sleight of hand check?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright,
Slightly modified. We're going to throw your animal handling in there too, making it a +9, not a +10.
my sleight of hand is a +10.
But
My
animal handling is -1.
So +9, okay. That's fair.
18. You are pretty deft with that, and the sheep are too exhausted to stop you, basically. Is anybody else helping to shear sheep?
I'm not touching them. I am not a trained professional.
I'm assuming Seaman Key, you just glided down on your own, not waiting for anybody to give you a lift.
No, probably not. He sees fluffy sheep. He wants to investigate.
Fair enough.
Sorry about the overexcitement, but sheep, fluffy.
Lila, what are you doing?
And the real-life noodle might like sheep.
You might like sheep.
I am not touching the sheep. I am not trained to. I don't want to scare them. So I'm going to just go over what I've purchased. I'm going to go through the farmhouse, see what I can find. I'm going to go into the mutton factory, whatever it is. Find out what there is there.
What are you talking about, mutton factory?
The other building thing you said that was unclaimed.
Meadery. They make mead, which is a honey wine from bees.
Yes, that. I'm going to go through all that, see if there's anything of I need to actually keep there.
Okay. So, in the farmhouse of the sheep farm, you will find two skeletons, a man and a woman, and some old mouldering papers.
I'm presuming these people are dead.
Yes,
Oh, good.
they're skeletonized.
I'm gonna be-
They're dead. They're long dead.
Oh, good. I'm going to be taking the paperwork then and taking the two dead people out as well. And dropping them off outside.
Are you looking at the paperwork?
I am going to be looking at the paperwork when I'm outside in the light, so I've got a proper view of it.
Alright. You'll see that a lot of it is a good amount of it is a long letter explaining everything that led up to the farmer deciding to kill his wife and then himself.
Oh, good. A suicide letter. Lovely.
Do you want to read in more detail, or is the skim enough?
Considering this is now my property, I would actually read more into it in case it's... I found out the land is cursed by an Indian burial ground, which is also a gate to hell. Kind of would need to know this kind of information.
Okay, so the farmer and his wife, his second wife, were living together on the farm with two children that they had from his first wife. And they sort of adopted another boy who just kept coming over to play so often that he was at their house more often than he was at home. So there were 3 kids altogether, 2 of them biologically his. And the stepmother was always a little bit funny about them, but especially the girl. She claimed that this girl was a witch girl and kept playing cruel tricks on her. He tried to explain that there is a presence of brownies on the farm that occupy the well in the main field, and it was probably them causing mischief, not his girl. But she kept insisting that she kept blaming the daughter, and to a lesser extent the boys, who would get involved in the mischief as well, and kept pleading with the farmer to take the kids into the Darkwood and leave them there. And eventually he acquiesced. And he regrets doing this because he misses his children. And the brownies, if anything, have gotten worse since he led the 3 children into the woods. And he can no longer live with himself. So he killed his bitch wife first and then himself. The end.
Dear fucking God. Well, that's depressing. Well, they need a proper burial. I'll dig a hole later, throw them in.
That is not a proper burial.
Okay,
You
then
tell
what do
them,
you
Chris.
want for a proper burial?
Unfortunately, I would need another rest.
Or Lila can use Wish to cast Hallow.
Frankly, they're dead. I'm not playing a big-ass funeral for them.
I'm not suggesting funeral rites. I'm just suggesting making sure they don't get back up again.
If they get back up, I'm pretty sure I can convince them to work. You're gonna squat on my land, you're gonna earn your right to be here. Here's a shovel.
What? Squat! They're the previous owners, you muppet.
And
Anyway.
they died, thus it's now my property.
Alright. So now that you've checked out the farmhouse of the sheep farm, do you also want to check out the meadery, the couple of farms down, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The meadery farmhouse is worse. The basement is a carnal house. Several bodies are hanging from the ceiling, and bees are still swarming over them.
So we've got a bug problem.
The bees are what make the honey. There are flower fields as well. The bees are also visiting the flowers.
I don't know anywhere near enough info to properly take care of this thing. So I'm gonna have to find someone that can do that. So that's on my to-do list.
As you're walking back towards the sheep farm, are you doing so in a humanoid form, by the way? Or are you flying back and forth in dragon form?
I'll do it in humanoid form, just to get an idea of
Okay.
the lay of the land. Flying over will only get me so much.
Alright. A woman comes out of the house, which is that was between the two farms, which a smell of warm, delicious bread is currently wafting from. And she says, "Oh, hey! Are you the new neighbor moving into the sheep farm?
Sort of, yes.
I'm Audrey Baker. Nice to meet you."
Oh, nice to meet you too, Lila.
No, Audrey.
No. I'm Lila.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Do you want some bread? Just fresh baked some.
Oh, no. Thank you for the offer. We're not going to be around here long. I've literally just come to check up on my property itself, find out what needs fixing here, just general stuff.
So you're not going to be taking care of the place?
Oh, I am, but I've got a few other jobs I need to get sorted first that take more priority, sadly.
Those sheep desperately need some attention. I mean,
Exactly. It's why I need to find some people to actually do that job. I'm not all that experienced in it. I purchased the land. The farm was all on it. I'm taking advantage of what's here. But I don't know how to properly care for that kind of stuff. And the person that I thought would be able to help, she does not want to get off the ship and help. So I potentially need to find some employees.
well, all right then. May I suggest going to Traveler's Rest for to hire people rather than City of Gate?
I'm planning to put up flyers at job centers or whatever there is in both places and let anyone apply. I'm not going to be picky. I'm going to hire the people that are best for the job.
Oh, well, hope that works out for you.
Well, if you want to know a little secret, I suggest you stand back a couple of feet. I'm going to step back myself and just turn into full dragon state.
Oh, hey, you're one of those dragons from over the mountains, yeah?
Technically, no.
No?
No. Technically.
Hell, when you guys fell from the sky, it took forever for the woods to grow back. Probably not as long as it should have, really, but still. How long were you up there?
Oh, I wasn't up there.
You weren't?
No, I don't live up there.
Thought all the dragons came from the Dragon Moon when it came down.
Most of them did. Not all of us.
So where were you hiding?
I'm not allowed to disclose that information, sadly, for the safety of my people.
Well, aren't you mysterious?
Just general safety.
Here, have some honey, love.
Oh, thank you.
The bees needed tending to as well. I've done my best, but I've still got to run my own farm too, so they still need proper TLC from someone who can, dedicate the time to it.
I'll tell you what, if you're willing to make this deal, I will purchase your farm from you, and you can work for me.
Oh, hell no.
So,
No, this
hear me out.
farm has been
Hear me
in
out.
my family for generations. I'm not giving it up.
You're not giving it up. It will still technically be yours.
Not
I
if
will
I'm
just
working
be in
for you.
charge of the...
No.
I will be mostly in charge of the bills. You will still run it as what you need.
Why'd you want my land?
I'm not wanting your land. It's more security. If I know my neighbors are safe, I know I'm safe. And again, you work this industry.
I appreciate the
I would-
offer. I understand that a dragon's protection is very powerful, but we've been doing fine. Thank you, but no thank you.
No. I'm not trying to stake your farm. If anything, I'm trying to expand it. I will be leaving you in charge when I'm not here
I'm already in charge.
of my areas. There will be people. I will get people to start working here. You will be in charge of them.
I see. So you want me to manage all 3 farms for you?
Yes, I will have other employees come work here for you. I can get employees there as well. Anything that needs transporting, I can sort that out myself. The farms can still technically be in your family. Just on paper, the land is mine. That's all it is. The farm is still yours. Just on paper, the land's mine.
I'd appreciate it if you get off my property now. Thank you.
That's completely fine.
And she goes back into the house, closing the door behind you and not giving you the honey loaf that she offered you.
She can be moody if she wants.
You told her that you wanted to buy the land from under her, man.
No. I
And you
offered her more to work with.
You offered her more responsibility. That's what
Yes,
you offered.
with less risk. As I would be taking all the risk. I would be paying everything.
Can anyone else see why Audrey was pissed?
Of course.
Okay.
Can anyone else see what?
Why Audrey Baker was pissed at Lila's offer.
She owns her land.
Yeah, she already owns the farm. Why would she want to give that up to... Why would she stop being a business owner to become a business manager for someone else?
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
Silliness.
I was offering to purchase the land so that she can have better equipment, but essentially improve everything she needs.
You haven't been able. She doesn't know you. She has no guarantees that you can actually provide any of that.
Which is why I'm going to be flaunting every penny I have now, because I am not poor by any means, and you know this, Anthony.
I know this. She doesn't.
I know, which is why I'm going to be dumping a crap ton of income into this.
Nice.
Say, one moment, how much gold do I have? Well, not gold, even platinum.
Platinum.
Because
according to the character sheet I have,
I'm literally just trying to...
nothing.
No, I'm looking at it currently on my thing.
Oh, there we go.
It's
23,275 platinum.
I'm going to be currently sinking in 13,000 platinum into this.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm making it. I'm going to make this place my most functional business ever,
You still need people to do that.
which I'm planning to do.
How? Flyers.
Yes. I'm also going to be going to every farm in the area, and
Are you going to be
offer their
Are you going to be conducting the interviews yourself?
Yes. And I will also.
Because you
I'm
you
good.
don't know anything about running a farm, but apparently you know about HR.
Again, I'm going to be going to every farm in the area. Explain to them I moved
Lila?
in. Yes.
Can I find Lila on as I fly down with my Pegasus?
Yeah. Go on.
Lila, what are you doing?
I was just saying hi to the neighbors. I'm just looking at my new land. I'm planning to invest a lot of platinum into this.
You know the first thing about any of this life.
Oh God, no.
Would you like to meet somebody who does?
Yes, please.
Good. Let's go see my wife.
Oh, you're taking me home to see the missus.
Are you taking the whole crew? Well, not the whole crew, but the whole party.
Yeah, we will, and that can be a thing for obviously next time because
We
have
got 3 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah. We put a pin in it here, and we'll start with the. And hopefully, North will be with us at that point too. So.
And hopefully I'll actually be able to
Sheep
finagle
shearer.
plan next week.
Yeah. What did you say, Simenki?
We definitely need a professional sheep shearer. I'm guessing Simonki successfully sheared the sheep, but it does not look very pretty.
It's not the greatest, and nobody has. If you actually look around the farm and go into some of the other outbuildings, apart from just the farmhouse, you might find an old rusty pair of shears with a couple of, squeezes will be functional enough to work.
He does the sheep with his new haircut that I just did, by the way.
Sorry?
How annoyed is the sheep?
No, he's actually fairly relieved that he doesn't have his thick, heavy coat on anymore.
Oh, I now have a giant ball of wool for the kitty.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you'll be getting, and I'm assuming if you're doing several sheep, you'll have lots and lots of wool. So yeah, you know what sheep
Kitty
she
will wake up with a giant pile of wool outside her door.
Kitty will wake up. How are you gonna? Okay, as a glider, you don't have an easy way of getting back up to the ship.
Lyra made a skyport,
Oh yeah, you can go up the tower. Yeah.
so I'll just climb up that, and I'll put one of the pieces of wool just outside the captain's room and hide and see how she would react. I don't know if Kitty likes yarn or wool. I'm hoping she does.
So,
How does the kitty react?
Kitty, when you come out of your, well, I'm assuming you would already have come out of your cabin and discovered that you're in the wrong place. You're not where you were, so you're just watching your shenanigans from the deck of the ship, and you would see Seaman Key dump the ball outside of your cabin, but you're not in your cabin. You're on the deck.
Can't hear you, Kitty.
Kitty, what you doing?
I'll pick it up later.
Fair enough. Sounds like
You
everybody.
yell?
Sounds like everybody's the tired.
I gotta get up at 6:30.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck.
Let's go sleep.
Yeah.
Go sleep.
See you.
See y'all later. Thanks.
Have a good night.
Talk
I
to you
hope
later.
you guys listening at home have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. If you'd like to join our community, please do. There's a link in the description below. If you want to join this game, hard luck it's full, but there are others. Come talk to me and I'll tell you how that works. In the meantime, no matter what